It's always
me.
Charlatan.
It's always you.
What
It's
do you
always you. Yeah, yeah. Welcome, internet, to the Play Some Video Games podcast.
I mean, this
I'm
was
getting
too
slandered
Good. This was too
by
good
the
not
two
to,
of them
not
and
to
my
record.
wife.
Well,
It's deserved.
Look,
that's what happens
Is-
when you hate on James Van Der Beek.
There was no hate.
There's a lot of
Legend.
hate.
I
Legend.
posted my sadness on him passing.
No, a
All
lot of
right.
haters. A lot of haters around here.
One of the
My
most
wife is mad
famous
at me
gifts
'cause I
in
didn't-
history.
Give her condolences on the passing of James Van Der Beek because she
You
loved
should have.
Dawson so much.
Yeah.
Rest in
She
peace,
also really
Mox.
loves Varsity Blues.
Yeah.
We've lost Mox, Billy Bob, and Lance.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we still have the coach. He's the one who needs to go.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's just
Fucking Bud,
Is it?
Bud Kilmer's still alive?
Yeah, that's unfortunate. He needs
He's
to be the one.
outlasted Jonathan Moxon. Is it Lance Archer? Is that the last name?
that is the AEW wrestler.
I have no idea.
What was his last name?
It doesn't matter. It's just Lance. He doesn't need a last name.
Yeah, but he had one.
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
I don't remember. Anyway,
Yeah. He's the Fast and Furious guy. That's who he is. He's
correct.
that's we don't know him as Lance.
Brian. I know him as Lance. I don't give a fuck what y'all say.
Yeah.
Varsity Blues was the best. I've told
Varsity
you
Blues
this
is
before.
great.
It's a great movie.
Great.
I
It's a
love it.
perfect movie.
The oop de oop.
It's so good.
That's what I wish football
what?
would have been like.
Oh, you know. It's the oop. It's the oop-de fucking oop.
You want to see the new Twitter end zone dance?
He's still alive.
Should have took
Yeah.
John Boyd's car instead.
You know?
Seriously.
We still got Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm going to jail.
Such a good movie. Such a great movie.
I think I've seen that movie no less than 50 times. I was there
don't
opening
know if-
weekend. I've seen it so many
I
times.
know I
Like
haven't seen it that many times.
before
I haven't
seen it
streaming
that much.
happened, I saw it so many times just on cable.
I want
I'd
to
just
see.
be flipping through and I'd fucking land on Varsity Blues. And of course you stop. You don't keep flipping. You're like, no, I'm going to watch this.
Maybe 3 times. I think I've seen it.
That's it?
Shit, I've seen it
Just
3
three?
times in like the last
God.
2 years.
I've definitely seen it way more than 3 times.
Yeah.
But, you know, I
I
played
liked it a
football,
lot.
so-
I just
Literally, if I'm being like serious, it's at least 20, which is a lot of times
That's
to
a lot.
watch a movie. Yeah.
that's a lot.
hmm It's a great like Sunday afternoon nap movie.
There are very well. I can't. Yeah, there are very few movies I watch like a lot.
Yeah, I don't rewatch a lot of stuff.
Like
other than Star Wars
Transformers
and Lord
movies,
of
like the one
Rings.
I watch a lot. That one
I feel like you have that on repeat.
I watched that.
You know,
movie.
it's hilarious that you mentioned that, Delvin.
What up?
I was watching TikTok with my wife, and I flip up this TikTok, and it's like this disaster movie. It's like all these Marines running around, like, "Oh my God, it's the end of the world!" I was like, "Oh shit, what is this? This looks pretty
Transformers.
damn good."
When
And
they
I
were
was
in
like,
Chicago.
I was like 20 seconds into it. I was like, "This looks pretty good," and then I saw Megan Fox. I was like, "Wait a minute, what is this?"
I knew it. I fucking
And then
knew
at
it.
the end, I was like, "Oh, what is this bullshit?" And I just turned it.
Yeah,
That's exactly how that happened.
That's the correct
Wow.
response.
They almost got me.
Yeah.
They
I looked at
had
my
you.
wife, I was like, I thought it was a disaster movie.
It was.
No.
Yeah, it was
The disasters of
bad.
Transformers.
Fucking,
Yeah,
I mean, it was a disaster of a movie, apparently, but
Left cheek.
yeah. This movie is bad. Those live action movies are bad. The last 2 live action movies are okay. Am I being okay?
Bumblebee is pretty good. Yeah. Bumblebee is
Bumblebee,
good.
and the one after that was pretty good.
I'm gonna
I
take your
enjoyed
word
that
for it.
for that.
Rise of the Beast.
Oh yeah, that was good too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were good.
That's about it.
The first one wasn't terrible.
It was okay. It gave me headaches when I first saw it because the way they shot the robots fighting, they tried to shoot it like in a disaster movie type way, and they were like way over your head. It was out of focus. You're like, what are y'all doing?
I didn't have that problem.
Then he fixed it, but then the movie was just terrible.
I thought I was looking at a trailer for a new disaster movie. I was like, fucking here we
See,
go. It's
yeah.
like a new
That's the
asteroid
first one.
movie or something.
That's
This
how I
looks
knew it, because the
great.
first one was shot like that. Shot very differently.
It felt like kind of like Super 8 or something. I was like, oh shit, what is this? And then
That's the
You
first
should
one.
have just stayed there for the ride just to see how it all turned out.
I will say this: Bernie Mac is very good in the first one.
Yeah, he is.
He's very good in it. For that short period of time he's in it, he's very good.
Is that like a hot take or something?
I don't think so. I
No.
don't think
I don't think it's
anybody
a hot
thinks
take.
about Bernie Mac and the Transformers.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Like a
People just don't
quick
think that he's in it because it's a short part. But he's like, it was funny.
Yeah, he just sells the car to Sam. That's it.
Yeah, he just sells them.
You never hear from him again.
Is he like his Bernie Mac character, like his hustler, like
Kind
hey,
of,
brother, man, you gotta
kinda,
get this? Yeah, he's doing that.
kind of.
That's
Yeah,
a
he's
good
doing the thing.
typecasting. Like, yeah,
Yeah, it was fun. I want to say that's one of his last movies too.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gentlemen, it's been a day. I'm fucking exhausted.
Dude, you have no idea.
Well,
You
let's
really
record.
don't.
I'm just this week has kicked my ass. I'm so tired.
I'm tired too. I'm okay.
Then I come here and get ripped to shreds by you and my wife.
That's your fault.
Mm-hmm.
It's
You did that to
ridiculous.
yourself.
Nah,
Correct.
fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
It's uncalled for. It's uncalled for.
Besmirching the great name of James Van Der Beek.
There was no besmirching.
There
Okay.
was besmirching.
I just didn't give her condolences, and she was very
And
upset about it.
that's the besmirching.
I ain't got time for all that.
How dare
all right?
you?
Nobody got time for that.
That's the love of your life. It's your partner,
Exactly.
and she's
Yeah, I'm
hurting.
sorry.
She's in a time of grieving.
She's not hurting. She's
in a
fine.
time of grief.
She's gonna forget about this tomorrow. It's
She's
not
gonna
like it was
watch-
Prince
she's
or
gonna
Michael
watch-
Jackson. all
She's
right?
gonna watch Varsity Blues. And
No,
just be
she's not.
shattered.
No, she's not.
Yep.
She's not gonna watch it.
So I love him as Simon in How I Met Your Mother, which is absolutely fucking hysterical. But
I don't think I never watched that show.
Nobody remembers that. They only care about.
Where's
Joe
the
I never
Pesci.
watched
Jack?
that
You're
shit.
so white gift. Where's that at? We need a button.
It's very funny because in that movie, in How I Met Your Mother, there's a little side story where Robin Scherbatsky was a child TV pop star in Canada. You guys have probably seen the gifs or the song, like "Let's Go to the Mall,"
Yes.
and she's a
No.
Canadian superstar. He was her boyfriend that dumped her. So in the show, he comes back like 20 years later, and she's gonna like stick it to him, the guy that left her. But then she sees him and she instantly falls head over heels for her long lost puppy love. But 20 years later, he's got like a pot belly and he's balding, but it's James Van Der Beek, so it's hilarious. And he's doing like this quasi Canadian thing, and he's talking about how he's loving, like, I forget her name, but like Stacey Marsh and her jacuzzi. He keeps saying, she's got a jacuzzi. It's just it's really funny. My wife and I die laughing at that.
I got nothing for that.
Yeah, no, it's some white shit.
No, I ain't never watch white shit sometimes. I was listening to Britney Spears.
Not
today.
according to Dev.
I didn't say anything wrong. I just got nothing for it. I got nothing. Same with Dawson and his fucking creek. All right.
Yeah, my wife
Show.
was pretty distraught.
I used to confuse that show and Seventh Heaven.
Then
I
it's the same
realized
show.
Seventh Heaven is the one with the sexual predator. So I said, okay. That's
I mean,
the
I
difference.
thought those shows were lame, so I never watched them.
Yeah, I never
Yeah.
watched them either. I'm like, why
Seventh
the
Heaven
fuck
was
do
Me
I
neither.
care about?
Seventh Heaven's so bad.
Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. I'm like,
You got a
that's too-
creek, and that's what you're having problems, and you have a creek. I don't want to hear
that's-
about your shit.
That's
and
white
your
privilege.
problems.
That's what he said
Yeah.
to his wife on the day he died.
Basically, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to sit here and offer you condolences. No, sir.
That's
No,
that's
sir.
so sad.
That's like Melrose.
That's
Place.
cold blooded.
I used to
Is
watch
it?
Melrose. I'm like, I used to watch Melrose Play. Like these rich fucks. Give a
I
fuck
never watched
about
any of that. I was talking to my mother-in-law over the weekend.
This show's terrible.
At just how like old I must sound to most people, because
There's a reason, because you are old. It's okay.
Yes.
no, but it's like I've always been, I think, considered like older than my age, because the shows, like I was talking to my wife, or my wife, so my in-laws came over the weekend Sunday. We had dinner, and I showed my father-in-law how to use a Chromebook that I bought him for Christmas, and they were talking about like TV, and like there's a strange thing with my father-in-law. He has like an absence mentally from like 1975 to like 1990. He has like no memory of what happened, pop culture, and
The Reagan years will do that to you.
And the funny thing about that
he
is
must have been on all the drugs back then.
my mother, and this all came out of music, and I'm sure you guys can see where that's going. They're talking about the halftime show and all that nonsense. If you want to talk about it, I'll tell you. But the funny part about that was this has always been the case. I don't share many things in common with my mother-in-law, but my mother-in-law and I like the same music. Always have. Different artists and stuff, but from the same era. So I can sit there and talk to her for days about that. And I've seen all the old movies, and I know all the old TV shows. We're talking about China Beach. We're talking about MASH.
I remember that show.
Right? Like, this is shit that I, like, grew up watching. We're talking about old soaps, you know? Because she started talking about some actor that was on a soap. And I was like, I used to watch the soaps with my mom. And we're talking about Victor. And as the world turns and doing the things. Like, yeah, like, I was like I don't know, like, a mom's fucking sit on the floor and watch the TV kid. Where I watched what my mom watched and what my mom's friends watched, and that's what they watched. So I have like a speaking, awareness of that stuff. But I don't, and never have, for like, I don't know shit about Saved by the Bell. I don't know shit about 90210 or, like the boy bands, like that whole kind of like that early 90s, like teeny bop stuff, like right was coming of age. I didn't really catch that. That's not really my thing. So I have like a blank there that my wife has. She watched all that shit and loves all that stuff. And I think it's because I was just watching so much like kind of more adult content. I always thought that stuff was dumb. It's just like real, I would say cheesy, but definitely just real childish. It's just because it was made to entertain preteens. Yeah. And I was just never that into it,
That's how I felt about all of the Young and the Restless and all that. I'm like, that shit is stupid.
Sure. Yeah. No, and it was. Oh, soaps are dumb. I'm not arguing that soaps are highbrow content, but like the thing that like I think is like striking or jarring. My father-in-law is a lieutenant colonel, career man from the Army. He's never watched MASH.
That is fascinating.
MASH is one of the great TV shows of like all time.
He's that age where they would watch MASH.
And it's his specific lane. It's like that's your shit,
I think a lot of people who were in the military typically don't like to watch that stuff.
I don't think that's
yeah. My brother watched
the military folks, they love that shit. All the Delta 6, all that. Yeah, they like that shit. Fucking Olympus Has Fallen. Yeah, they relive their experiences and stuff.
But MASH is a comedy.
It's a satire. That's why MASH is great.
Yeah, so that's why
it makes fun.
They're not watching
MASH
that.
is like to us what like Office Space is. It makes fun of your existence, and
kind of like The Office.
You relate to it. That it is his office. That's the point. Yeah. That is your shit.
Does he take himself way too serious?
He can, but it depends. It depends on what mood you.
I will say this:
he's probably not gonna. Yeah,
it's not. I'll give you this, Dev, because I'm not arguing that he should love it. I'm just arguing that he should be aware of it. He doesn't even know it.
That's crazy.
Like, how do I know MASH and he doesn't? It's like you were there. I wasn't there.
Yeah. One of the most popular shows of all time.
100%.
MASH is definitely sleepy time. When MASH came on, it was time to go to bed.
So, MASH has a depressing ass ending too, by the way.
100%.
That ending of the show is fucking jarring. Like, is this the same fucking show?
I've never watched an episode.
It's good.
It came on after whatever it was that I was watching. It was always like the late night show. So it would come on, I'd hear that music, and I'm like, that is my lullaby.
It's your time to get out.
Good night. No, it just put me to sleep. Instant lullaby.
Huh. Good music.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was an interesting experience, but yeah, I missed a lot of that. I guess the stuff that I was supposed to be present for.
I imagine that somebody not from that era not knowing MASH, like me not knowing like the A-Team or Knight Rider.
Correct. Yeah, that's how I think about it.
You don't know
exactly.
Knight Rider.
Yeah, exactly. Huh? So, because the reason we got off on this, I'll bring up the Super Bowl stuff because why not?
There you go.
It is interesting how much focus and fixation this performance has done to the country like 3 or 4 years in a row.
The actual real shit that's going on.
Like why are we fighting culture wars over the halftime show.
Because we can use that to distract you from what's actually going on.
Yeah, from the 3 million fucks that are out here molesting people.
So he brought it up. And you know me.
You got to poke.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
I get it. I would have done the same thing.
So I tried to teach my son something this time, because my son, he's more and more, as he gets older, more a teenager, he wants to lean in and like correct his grandparents, tell them what they think is wrong.
Yeah.
And I go, I get you. I said, I know what you're feeling. That angst. I was like, I got you. I said, but here's the thing. When you fight them, their response is shields up and defend.
They lead in more.
I said, make them defend their stance. Like, don't tell them why it's bad. Make them hold it. So, obviously, he brought up, I don't know about this Bad Bunny. Now, Delvin knows that I don't know anything about Bad Bunny either. I don't. I'm not going to.
It's not for you to know.
I don't know shit about it. I don't care. Yeah. But I clued in on something because he was like, I'm going to watch the Kid Rock show.
The fuck you are, not in my house.
That shit
so,
was terrible.
So here's where I lean in. I'm like, this is blowing my mind. He goes, why? I said, because you don't know anything about Kid Rock.
All right.
Yeah,
I was like,
and I know Kid Rock. I listen to Kid Rock.
And I was like,
before.
And I do. I was like, I could play you Kid Rock songs that I know you don't like, you won't listen to. I said, you're acting like you like Kid Rock. I know you don't. I was like, you don't know one Kid Rock song. I can name you 10.
You'd be like, ew.
I was like, and I'll admit to our listeners, I think this shouldn't be a surprise. I listened to that shit. That is white trash music. Like the Ba with the Ba and all that had all that shit. All the new metal craze. Sad. I did all that. And I was just like, of course, I think it's an old joke at this point, but he was like, but this in Spanish, nobody can understand. I was like, you can't understand Kid Rock.
Right.
Yeah. Like he's rapping.
And you couldn't understand
him doing it before. And not good. Right. Yeah. All he knows is that Kid Rock sampled a song with Skynyrd. And he thinks of him as some Southern dude. I was like, dude, he's from Detroit.
Yeah. He's not a poor rich boy, a poor white boy either. He's rich.
I was like
he was wealthy,
idolizing Grandmaster Flash and shit.
He grew up on hip hop.
He's not what you think he is. And if you knew Kid Rock or liked Kid Rock, you would know that.
You would probably hate Kid Rock.
Yeah, you would hate Exactly.
Kid Rock wishes he was Eminem.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
So we had fun as a family going through that exercise.
If you watch the because Kid Rock had to do a bunch of interviews because people claimed he was lip singing and stuff like that, and he had to explain like he wasn't lip singing and stuff like that. He was. He 100% was, and because and the show was
not good.
Listen, hey, most people do.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. And the show was pre-recorded, but it was.
But at least
live.
when they do, they're in sync with what's happening.
No,
yeah,
he was way off. It was terrible.
I didn't see it. I don't care.
Yeah, it's bad. But
I'm sorry.
But he was. I was saying this because he was mentioning, oh, I love Jay-Z. He said,
didn't he call Jay-Z a DEI hire?
Yes, and he's a Jay-Z.
If you follow Kid Rock at all, and
he likes hip hop,
but if you have, it's not even that. You realize that he's just a mercenary, and will say and sing and dance for anybody that pays the bills.
Correct.
Dude changes his tune depending on who's cashing the check.
Yeah.
He didn't want to do country music. That's just the only place he can still sell music.
Because hip hop was not taking him in at all.
100%.
Get the fuck out of here.
So I thought that was real interesting. And even more interesting, the other point, because my son's like, you don't even, I'm like, no, you're coming at this all wrong. Stop.
You got to do a con.
I was like, dude, weave, stop fighting him. And I looked at him, I was like, the thing that gets me is my father-in-law doesn't like rock and roll. He really is a pop fan. My father-in-law, he likes black music. He likes funk music. He likes big band funk. He likes
the stuff I like.
He likes
the
hip
P-funk
hop
stuff.
Yeah. And like, so like he loves like the Ohio Players and like that Louisiana sound and, you know, anything like that, the blues, but especially like kind of like that anthem funk where everybody sings together and like group dances and shit. That's his shit. He loves Earth, Wind, and Fire and stuff.
So I can essentially make him a playlist and he'll love it.
But I'm like, dude, if you weren't so fucking set in your ways because some friend of yours on Facebook told you to hate Bad Bunny, you actually, of all of us here in this room, would probably like him the most.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of right down your alley.
Yeah, that Monaco song's dope as fuck.
And I was like, but you won't even listen because you've already made up your mind. I was like, but he plays a style of music that's closer to yours than anything Kid Rock has ever done.
Yeah.
I was like, but you're so blinded by hate, you won't even give it a try.
Yeah.
That's what I told him. And I'm doing this friendly. Like, I'm just here to poke the bear, you know, but I'm trying to reach him. Like, let's plant a seed there. I want to make him think about this later that night when he's watching. Like, I want him to remember that. And it's just like, man, this is a bummer. It's a shame.
What was his response to that? Was it
He
just
said,
silence?
He said, I've never heard it. I've never heard. And Jack started playing some on the record player. And you know, he didn't respond, but it was one really funny moment. Whatever song Jack put on, my mother-in-law and my wife, they both started wiggling at the same time. Like it was like on the second verse or something, and as soon as it happened, they both started getting that little Latino shit. I was like, look at this shit. Both of
That's
you.
What Bad Bunny does. That's what Bad Bunny does. Donnie, did you see the Super Bowl?
I watched the
halftime show.
I watched the halftime show. Yeah.
Did you see
I didn't watch the game. I watched it on YouTube.
That's what you watch Bad Bunny for. He brings out the women.
I didn't pay that much attention. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You should have paid attention. A lot of Latino women shaking.
I saw that. I mean, but
and Jessica Alba just kind of.
Yeah,
I thought it was pretty good.
She couldn't dance to save her life. I'm like, why are you here?
Now it was pointed out to me. It was pointed out to me. It's a little uncanny for me because I haven't watched a Super Bowl or halftime show in a few years, like a mini year.
Okay.
We actually did that exercise at the table because I was like, I don't know who's done the show. Apparently, somebody told me like Rihanna did. I was like, I had no idea.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
I had no idea.
Rihanna was 2 years ago. Last year was Kendrick Lamar.
The funny thing about it is, the last 3 Super Bowls have been the most watched halftime shows. So everybody complaining about it are still watching them, like in history.
Yeah, I don't care about that part. But the part that I found slightly uncanny to me was how much of a production it was. It was almost like it was shooting a music video. And I just never, I don't know if it's just like the history or what I grew up with or what I remembered.
A long time.
I expected a crowd. So it was a lot of like the whole performance, very impressive. Like really, all the changes and sets and everything being on time, super impressive production. But to be doing it all to like no crowd, I was like, wait a minute, this just feels weird. It's like an oddly silent look, you know, and because the crowd's so far away. Wrestling kind of can run into this too sometimes, where if the fans aren't on the ring, it feels somewhat detached.
What is the last Super Bowl halftime show you watched? Now I'm curious.
It was the one I was at, Atlanta. That's what we did. We did this whole, like exactly the things you're saying.
So yeah,
we went through this whole thing. Because my wife was like, yeah, they're not really doing that anymore. Everything now it's for the TV. It's a made for TV product.
Yes. Like I was like, wow, that's why I say that.
Because he was like on the stage, and I know it wasn't a stage, but he was on the roof, right? And they had the camera, and it looked legit like he was singing to nobody. And I was like, that's a little weird, right? Like, where's the party? Like, I'm looking for the vibe, you know, the atmosphere and stuff. They're like, yeah, no, that's just kind of a music video. Like, we're just kind of shooting a product here.
It's a production. It's
a
full-on production.
And that's fine. That's fair.
Yeah.
But it took me a minute to get there. You know, I was just like, strange, right? I was like, am I the only one that thinks it's a little weird? And they were like, yes.
Yes. Yes, you are.
Where's the people? And my son was like, they haven't let people in the crowd in years, Dad. And I was like, oh, fuck, I don't know.
This has been a thing for a while.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm out of the loop. But yeah, my father-in-law.
Last time there was a crowd was like Bruno Mars.
He asked me, he was like, are you watching the game tonight? And I was like, no. And he's like, what do you, it's the last football game of the year. And I was like, and?
So?
I don't coach. My team ain't playing. Who gives a fuck?
Right. That's exactly how I feel.
You know, he was like, but it's football. And I made a joke because there was an Onion article last week that said, father rejoins family after football hibernation. I sent that to my wife because he gets that way. He's like he's really into it. You know, he gets all football all the time. Like any football is better than no football. And I get it. I think I used to be a lot like that, but I haven't for many years.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, I can't believe you don't watch the Super Bowl. And Melissa was like, he hasn't watched in years. And he was like, what happened to you? I was like, I worked 4 of them. Yeah. And I no longer give a shit about any of it.
That one that you worked was 2019. The headliner was Maroon 5.
It was terrible. And
yes, I remember that one. That one was right? That one was notoriously bad.
It wasn't as bad as Minneapolis. That was Justin Timberlake, and that was awful.
Yeah, these are the ones
embarrassingly bad.
There's a reason why they got Jay-Z, because the halftime shows weren't doing what they were.
I saw Lady Gaga and Beyonce, and they were both incredible. Yeah. But no, those last 2 were bad, and I've kind of tuned out since.
Yeah. There's a reason why they're doing what they're doing.
I feel like, and talking to Jack, I was like, I don't even know who went, and they were like, oh, it was like the Eagles and Chiefs, and they've gone like 5 times. I was like, I missed all that. I don't know anything about any of that. So,
damn Chiefs, the Eagles, the Niners.
I had no clue.
Bastards.
I know we're at the bottom.
This was the first time that it was like 2 just completely different teams in quite some time.
Yeah, and it was bad. The game was not good.
Seattle won,
disagree. Right? Seattle won.
That's awesome.
Seattle put that D on them. That's really what it was.
Whoa!
I was very confused.
Whoa!
Sometimes you gotta put that D on them. You gotta do what you gotta do. I was like, Drake May was in the MVP running. Like, why? This dude has done nothing. I was very confused.
The game was not good.
No,
they got blown out.
I didn't watch.
I disagree. I love.
If you like defense, it was a great defensive game.
But even Seattle's offense wasn't bad. Like the running back, he was putting on a show. Like
Seattle wasn't the problem.
Yeah,
the problem was the Patriots forgot they was in a football game.
They weren't that good to begin with. They kind of
we're playing football today.
If Bo Nix wasn't hurt, they wouldn't be in a Super Bowl.
Like we playing football today? Oh, my bad. This is Super Bowl.
It was, dude. They were
just lose?
trash.
I think they probably just
no. They got torched.
That's why they call it
much like Sunday. America.
Any given Sunday.
Yeah, that's why Deb says good. The Patriots got cooked.
The Patriots got cooked. And that's as it should be.
Yeah, I don't want to watch another one of those.
It wasn't great.
Well,
it was on.
Care. I really don't.
We had it on. We weren't really watching. I was.
It's amazing how far. Like I said, the Buckeyes were playing in the play. I didn't even watch that. It's like, why the fuck am I gonna watch 2 teams? You know, I don't know.
I was way more excited about the 3 basketball games that were on before the Super Bowl. So I was watching that.
My Cavs are on fire. My Cavs are on fire. They've won like 6 in a row. They came back against the Nugs.
Good on the Cavs.
Harden's paying dividends early.
Yes, it's just so he can disappear in the playoffs. That's what he does.
It might be. But let me enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah, I might not have no good strip clubs on it. That's what's going on.
Now he's focused.
He's got nothing to do but
he's away from temptation.
Exactly.
He's like,
exactly.
I guess I'm gonna practice.
I guess I gotta play basketball. Who would have thought? All I gotta do is take away his pleasure. He's like, I guess I gotta play basketball now.
Lock in now.
Their game against the Nugs, that was a hell of a game, man. They've had 2 back-to-back like come from behind wins. So it's been interesting. And
that's pretty cool.
We still don't have Strus. Mobley's out. Like, we're still missing pieces. So I don't know if they're going to put it all together before the playoffs, but if they do, I think they got a chance.
I think they might.
I'm rooting for Detroit in the East.
Detroit's looking good.
Yeah.
I'm not. Nobody's believing that for real.
Game's good.
Look, I just, just can't be the Cavs.
Like, that's not going to
Can't be the Cavs, just out of spite.
That's fair. I guess. Sure.
I mean, I don't believe in New York.
You don't think 10 years later is a long enough time? Like, fuck, we haven't been good in a decade.
No, this is just spite for you. I just don't want Cleveland to win anything, just to mess with you.
I mean, I don't think they're going to be honest with you. You know.
Yeah.
I just don't
still
want
got the Knicks and Boston's around, but like I'm not
that's a nightmare.
the Pistons.
Boston and the Knicks. Oh. Please, Cavs win. That's the case. That's the options I gotta choose from. Please. Fuck me, man.
The
No.
Mentacular Raptors.
Yeah.
They're still in the league. They're still a
hanging
team.
around.
They're playing basketball. That's what. You sure? Nobody's thinking about the Raptors. Nobody's worried about them. Nobody's thinking about them at all. Oh, Canada.
They stay catching L's. Anybody named Drake's catching an L.
It's true. Drake May catching an L.
Just catching an L.
Yeah, for sure. Anybody play any video games this week?
I played some demos today on the new games that came out. Had a really, really bad day at work. Not necessarily bad even. It's just they like reorged everything today. And I got all kinds of people. I had a girl crying in my office today for like 2 hours.
Has this been a planned reorg, or did he just drop it on you?
Yeah, in front of everybody.
Oh no, that's not how you do that.
There's folks.
Go ahead.
There's folks that I managed that I was over that are now being moved to other people, and they're telling me they don't want to go to new people. And then there's folks that had projects that are being taken away and given to other people because they want. They want to promote others. There's folks that have been here for 10 years that other people are being promoted over. It's just kind of stressful, man. I've had a real stressful week.
That absolutely sucks. Yeah. Like when you're doing that type of stuff, you're supposed to give heads up, some notice, like, hey, we're looking to do some things because we're trying to reorg and do some stuff too, but we're not just gonna drop it on anybody. It's a conversation had at all levels.
My girl
just drop stuff on people, man. That's the worst.
I've told you some things about this. I got to be somewhat cagey in case anybody was to ever share it, right?
Yeah.
My girl, she reacts to these things very emotionally, which plays into the stereotype.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is why she's with me, because nobody else wants to deal with that.
That's so annoying.
And I tried to explain to her today, because she has a right to feel the way she does. The problem is that nobody else cares that she feels that way but me, because I'm the only one that's still here. Yeah. Everybody else is new. So they don't have the connection that we have. And I'm hoping I made some headway today because, I told her, I was like, listen, professionally, you've got to rein this in. And her reaction was, you can't say this to me. You're a man, you're white, you do. And I was like, listen. I know what you're feeling. I get it. And the way you respond, like that bluntness and that honesty and that passion and that emotion, I want that. Give it to me because I'm going to give it right back to you. I said, but when you do that to them, you're playing into their hand. They're baiting you. That's what they want.
Yep.
I said, if you can't see that, it's like, I don't know what else to tell you, but there's only like a couple outcomes that can come out of this. And most of them aren't good. And, like if you want to feel better dying on that righteous hill, be my guest, but if you really care, I told her, I was like, the best thing you could do is look at them and go, copy that and keep doing your job. Don't let them take it from you.
Yeah.
If you want to keep it.
I get it. But
is there anybody else that reacts in any way close to what she does?
No. And if she did this anywhere else, she would probably be fired on the spot.
So what's funny is we've had people that react that way as well. And depending on their gender or the color of their skin, it's just like, okay. Now, had it been, my previous manager,
X, Y, or Z, or somebody else,
who's a black female, gets looked at completely different.
100%.
So that's why I asked if there was anybody.
Yeah, no, she's a party. She's a one of one, and it's a recurring thing, and it's happened multiple times. And the problem is, she reacts emotionally. I do too. That's why I feel like I get it. Like I'm sitting there the whole day. I didn't say a word. Somebody was like, "You look like, are you okay?" I was like, "No." Like, "Do you want to say anything?" "No." They're like, "Why?" I was like, "I got nothing nice to say. So if you don't mind, I'd like to gestate on that a bit. I'll find a way to say it, but you don't want to hear what I have to say right now." But the problem is once she crosses that threshold, you can't get her back. Like she has to explode and then come back. Like you can't, there's a point of no return. And the moment it went on screen, I was like, here we go. And it definitely happened for like 25 minutes, man. And it's just, I don't know, these things weigh on me a bit. It's heavy, because we have a lot of history together.
I get it. It's hard for some of our people to repress their feelings and emotions about certain things.
Because we have to do it all the time.
Yeah.
And
I've gotten very good at it.
I told you guys privately that, in the past, she's had 10 years where she was allowed to.
Yeah.
And that makes it worse. Because now she's being held to a standard, But I told her, I was like, listen, I know you think that's a them problem. It's not a them problem. It's a you problem. I said, if you go anywhere else and do this, you will likely be fired. Like that's how that happens. And especially in like a public safety sector, this isn't like, some HR department are like, this is public safety and it's somewhat militant and it's structured and it's regimented. And, like that chain of command and that respect is demanded, not earned. And I was like, you can do what you want, but just know that there's a game being played here and you're losing. Like you're losing.
You gotta play chess, not checkers. I mean,
100%.
That's the thing. You gotta have a safe space where you can have that crash out. Like,
I try to give her that. She's in my office for like 2 hours crying. And that's why I'm her manager, and I'm happy to continue doing that. But at some point, after so many times, it's like
behind closed doors.
100%. But she's got that fight. Reminds me so much of my daughter. She sees hypocrisy or two-facedness or things like do as I say and not as I do, and she wants to call that out in public. She wants to challenge it. She wants everyone to see it. Like she wants to expose it. Because I think in her, and this is the same thing with my daughter, I think in their minds, they think if they do it, things will change. And I keep trying to tell her, I'm like, nobody cares. I know you don't want to hear it, but it's the truth. Yep. You're not going to change it. Nobody cares that the person above you doesn't have the experience you have. Nobody cares that the person you answer to can't do what you can do. It doesn't matter. I know you think it does, but it doesn't. It doesn't matter.
The only way you make that change is you have to play the game till you get up there and then make the changes. That's the only way to do it. The same way you were trying to teach your son, like you got to put it back on them. Like you have to be able to turn it around and say, you do see how this looks, right?
Yeah.
You can't react and blow up. You have to, it's all a game. It's all a game. And you just have to learn how to play the role to where you can maneuver and get yourself in position to be able to enact.
She's
change.
Paid very well. She has a car. She has work from home days. It could be worse. It could be so much worse. And I looked at her and I was like, don't let them take that from you. You've earned it.
Yeah.
That's yours. Don't give them the chance. Make them work with you. Because they can't fire you without cause.
Yeah. Don't give them cause.
Don't give them a reason. As I told her, I was like, they would love to replace you with two people.
It definitely sucks not being able to just be your authentic self.
And we had an environment for 10 years where we were allowed that.
Yeah, see, that's jarring to be able to be who I am for 10 years and all of a sudden have to repress that in a place where I have to repress so much of who I am all the time anyway.
Also, we don't have that. She doesn't live Fulton County, like that's not there. But what I will tell you is what we do have is a parasocial relationship with work. We built that place. Mm-hmm. It has come exponentially far because of us. You know, like we are there. Everyone else that's there, everyone else that's enjoying, they're all enjoying those things because of us. Those are built on our backs. So it means more. She cares more. You know, it's emotional. She's invested. You know, others,
I get it.
it's a job, it's work. It's not work to us. It's life. You know, like that's not work to us. We've been here for some time, you know? So, yeah, my demeanor tonight is, it's not bad. I have a good attitude. Like I'm trying to not let it get to me too much, but it's heavy. You know, I just don't feel all that joyful. The work hasn't been a fun place to work in a while, where we used to love going to work, you know, and then now it's just work.
Yep. Fun times. Yeah. My job has been interesting. It's just so much going on. Had a position open today, or there was interviews for position today, but you know, it sucks because we're in a budget crunch. Like California, our budget is asinine. It's terrible. And we're feeling a lot of that right now. So it's like nobody's able to get promotions. We had a bunch of positions cut. And so we have one that we're able to open up, so like everybody applies for it. You're only able to give it to one person. So it still feels it's just tough. So just dealing with a lot of that. So it's just not fun. I got some friends who are dealing with cancer stuff. Not to mention Kevin also in the Discord.
Yeah. Godspeed
Prayers
to
up for
Kevin.
you, Kev. So just a lot of heaviness outside of work and just everywhere. Just heavy everywhere. I just had to drop $1,000 on my car to get some stuff fixed.
Ugh.
That was a pain in the ass. But the car drives like brand new, which is nice, but
You'd hope so.
it's just so much going on. All this, and it's supposed to be Black History Month. I'm supposed to be celebrating, but instead it's just feeling like ass. Not to mention, you know, just the world around us crumbling. Like it's so hard for me to get up and want to go to work and put on a face like the world isn't feeling like it's crumbling around us. It's so difficult just showing up sometimes. Just getting in the car, driving to work, and showing up and trying to put on a face like I'm not enraged at everything that's happening. Like it's heavy.
I don't know everything that's happening, and that helps me. Not that you have to do that, but just throwing it out there.
Yeah, I can't. It's impossible for me to ignore. It's too much. It's too much.
I think with the media, like the news cycle specifically, and everything you see, like when you're subject to like a screen like we are, I feel like that feels heavier than maybe in actuality it really is. Like when I go out, you know, not like to use the meme, but touch grass, but like when I'm out and about with the family and stuff, it really helps because that stuff really fades. You really like, I just realized I'm like, yeah, all that shit that everybody's talking about constantly, like it really is not impacting any of us here right now at all. It's like, so.
I do have people that are impacted, so I think that's probably part of it.
That's probably part of it.
So it's a little, it just hits differently because you see how friends and family are impacted in dealing with this. I have friends who don't want to leave the house.
Yeah, I get
so.
That. We had some like when they raided our office, like literally one of my team members was like, "Yo, go get the cleaning crew."
And like, legit.
Yeah. Yep. So that's heavy stuff. I came to the show last week having a miserable day, and you guys made me feel better. I don't need that today, but I wanted to say thank you for last week because I needed it then. And my big approach this year is to have a better attitude, and I am, and I do. But yeah, like it is. There's just like tension on the team. The morale's low. Everyone's on edge, and everyone feels. I feel like 5 people could quit tomorrow. And I was telling my supervisor, I was like, hey man, this just isn't good because right now we're in a relatively moment of peace. We had a couple snowstorms for a couple weekends, but it's nothing big, nothing hard. We have World Cup coming, and that is going to be hard. You know, like we haven't really talked about it, but like I probably will miss a month of the podcast that month. I probably won't be around for 4 to 6 weeks. And because we're working like 15-hour days every other day for like 8 weeks.
That's crazy.
And I don't know. Like, I feel like it's going to rip this team apart right now because nobody seems to want to be there.
Boy, I can't even imagine.
So we'll see.
Glad this has been such an uplifting show today so far.
Where is the World Cup? Is it in Atlanta?
It's everywhere. I mean, it's all over. LA has games. Atlanta has games. Kansas City, Seattle, New York, Jersey, Cincinnati, maybe.
Yeah,
there's games everywhere.
I heard they're trying to make ICE like actual, like the actual law enforcement at the World Cup, and I'm like, this is just gonna be a shit show.
It might be.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just going to get harder, and if we're already this way now, that's not a good recipe.
Yeah, why would you drop all of that change, all of that upheaval right before a large activation like this?
I can't even call him the new guy. He's been around. He's been here for now, but he doesn't think of it that way. He's a by the book professional. Like, this emotion that people have to the office, he sees that as nonsense. He's like, what is this? Why are you in tears right now? This is work. Because he doesn't have that, because he doesn't know where we came from. He doesn't know what it took for us to get here. He doesn't know. But I'm constantly telling him, like, he doesn't know that. So you can't keep expecting him to respect it. Because he doesn't. Because he wasn't here. Change happens. I'm trying real hard to, like, be more measured and mature in my response to things. I have the tendency to want to, self-destruct. And I'm not feeling that way, but, like, I just aware that I do feel that way, at times. And I'm just trying to, like, we're good. We're good. So what? I got to fill out 1,000 forms to get my job done. Oh, well. If my job suffers, I'm going to print out of those 1,000 forms and put them on their desk. And be like, that's why the job sucked, because I was filling all of these out instead. But, like, I just realized, everyone goes through, I think everyone goes through a period where they hate a job or their job or whatever. And I think we're getting that dose this year. I think we're getting that dose right now. So.
Delvin, you got any crackheads invading any houses you want to tell us about?
I don't know if I want to say anything.
Why?
Just to press up the show.
You can, like, I can. I mean, I told my story about my father-in-law hating Bad Bunny. That was funny.
It was.
See?
What's going on, Delvin? You're too quiet. You're too quiet, man.
No, I'm fine. Everything's good. I was just
that's a first.
I don't believe you.
It's been okay. We had an interesting day. I had to go to a rehabilitation center to go pick up some keys from a person I never met before. So that was fun.
What? Why are you picking up keys from a rehab from somebody you don't know?
So let me tell this story. What goes on?
Please
do.
There's
this
Florida man with meth pipe hijacks tourist train on birthday.
Happy birthday to him.
A 57-year-old Florida man allegedly celebrated his birthday with a meth-fueled joyride by hijacking a tourist train in Key West.
Donnie, do you have the picture of this man? Don't put it up yet. If you have it, don't put it up yet. Dev, let's play my favorite game. Guess the race.
Oh, man.
Let's go,
it's a meth head in Key West.
Okay, yeah.
Look, meth is typically a white person's drug.
Correct.
Right? You don't find too many others really doing meth. Maybe some Mexicans.
Celebrate our differences.
And we're in Florida, so I'm gonna have to go with this. Has got to be a white dude.
Survey says.
That did not let us down. Look at his teeth.
God.
I
mean, look, he's happy. He went out doing what he loved, right?
Yeah, lots of it.
Lord have mercy.
Yes. Wow. See, that was worse.
Jeez.
It lifts you up.
Yeah.
See, I can
that works.
spiffy up the show. I wasn't sharing to be depressed.
No.
I thought it was just interesting conversation. I
Oh,
don't
it
know if you
definitely
guys thought that.
I didn't think
but
it was.
a lot of this is new to me. So, like when my boss quit, sharing that and the comments you guys gave me and then our listeners, that really, I felt like I really grew from that moment.
Oh yeah, I can imagine that.
That
Yeah,
stuff
this
helps.
is different.
It helps to share some of that stuff.
Absolutely. Look, this is therapy. This is our weekly therapy session. Keep it real.
I think my other thing is my friend from high school, I haven't spoke to in years. He just texted me out of the blue, big life stuff. I need your address. And I got to tell you, I'm dreading that I'm about to get a wedding invitation. There's not anything I want less in life than a wedding invitation.
Especially if I ain't talked to you in years.
I don't care. I'll tell you, both of you. I don't want any wedding invitation from y'all either. I hate
married,
weddings.
so-
I hate weddings.
I wouldn't invite you to a wedding to make you come all the way across the country. I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't invite anybody to a wedding. They're awful.
I know it's like a crazy. I don't know if it's a crazy thing to say. I don't think it's that uncommon, but like I just don't like going to weddings.
I don't want to go to my own wedding and see how that turned out.
I enjoy weddings.
People do. Yeah. See? Yeah, people do.
Dancing, food, my wife. It's a good time. It's a good time.
No, I'm good.
People,
I enjoy the
strangers,
honeymoon,
small talk, dancing. These are like
I don't want to talk to these people.
I'm typically not dealing with too many strangers. If I'm going to a wedding, I pretty much know everybody.
I would prefer to quickly
that makes it even worse.
I would prefer to quickly break a small bone.
Talking to people.
Like I would take a small broken bone instead.
Wow.
What are we talking about? Like a finger?
Definitely a finger.
Okay.
But like my non-writing hand, sure.
Okay.
Fuck that. I can't play basketball.
Like an ankle, I'll do it.
You do an ankle?
Ankle? You want a whole broken ankle versus going to a wedding?
Or like a toe?
That's a lot. Ankle hurts.
A toe, sure, but an ankle, you're going to be in a cast for 6 months.
Listen, like a really good flu.
Okay.
You know?
Wow.
Okay, what
Over
about
a couple of hours?
What about like non-fatal COVID?
That's how my wife responds.
Like
She's
COVID
this
for like
is
a week.
Ridiculous, but it's the truth, man.
Would you take that?
That is
of all
wild.
the things to do. It's like it's the antithesis of what I ever want to be doing.
And all you got to do is sit there and eat food and drink.
No,
I don't like going to
that's
weddings.
not all you have to do.
That's correct. That is not all you have to do.
You got to dance.
That is all.
You got to talk. You got to go. You got to get dressed up. You got to find the place. It's going to be far away. It's a whole thing, man.
Then you got to go to the reception. It's a whole thing now.
Like when I got married, I don't know if you guys remember, we got married alone, and it was everything I could have ever asked for.
That sounds like heaven.
Like it was everything I could have hoped for.
Don't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Weddings and funerals, I don't want to go to.
Because we did both, right? I've told you guys before. We got married and then got divorced and then got back together. So we did both. Yeah. First wedding, girl wedding, her whole family, everything, and it was just, dude, it was overwhelming. You know, like I remember at the end of the day when we like went to bed that night, I was like, I don't really remember what just happened.
Did you do the bachelor party thing too?
To take it in
and all that stuff?
Huh?
Did you do the bachelor party thing and all that?
Oh, well, I didn't know. I didn't do a bachelor party, but you know, like you do all the routine, all the rituals, do all the things.
Yeah, I don't.
And the second time, I was like, can this just be us? Can like we just really focus on each other?
Yeah.
And like take this in, and you know, like, and we didn't do the church thing. And it was like it was very much hers and then mine. And boy, I can't tell you how much more I preferred mine. And even she was like, this was wonderful.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not telling that's what other people got to do. I'm not saying that. I people like weddings. I'm not even saying weddings are bad.
I am.
It's just, I don't like them.
Fuck that. Absolutely not.
I'd rather help you. I'd rather help you move.
Weddings and they've been good.
I'd rather help you move.
Yeah. I agree.
100%. I'd rather help you move than go to a wedding.
The process, like I say, weddings and funerals, I never want to go to.
I'd rather go to a funeral.
And I've been to funeral, and I had to go to funerals. Like the last few funerals I went to, I like had to go because they were like that close family members. Mm-hmm. Like I hate going to funerals.
Some of my favorite memories of family are actually at funerals.
Oh, my funerals is terrible. Because see, this is the thing, Donnie. You go to a black funeral, it's supposed to be like 45 minutes to an hour. It never is. Mm-hmm. Somebody always goes up there and wants to give a soliloquy, and that bitch be like an hour long. Like,
dude,
wrap it up.
All right, listen to me. My grandmother died. My cousins, they all went and got airbrush matching T-shirts that they wore to the funeral. I get it.
I can imagine.
What? Okay.
Yeah, I've seen that.
My mother's maiden name was
black
Diamond.
Ass shit.
My mother's name was Terry Diamond, and her sisters were all Diamonds, as we talked about Keith Diamond.
Keith Diamond.
And they all got diamonds or diamonds last forever, like fair shirts.
That is some black ass shit, boy.
And they were like, "Here, Donnie," and I was like, "I'm good."
Did they have her like on the obituary,
y'all knock
like, with the angel wings and shit?
But yeah, like no, absolutely. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. So it's like you're like, I don't know if you know this, Donnie. No, I know, Delvin.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Even at my grandma's funeral, right? I was I guess I was supposed to be the main person to speak.
D-Life. He's a weddings guy.
And talk. I don't like that either.
I don't think he's either. He's like, if I had to go to one of them, but I hate them both.
At weddings, typically, I think people get very reflective and nostalgic. And usually if you can catch people like after or like in a wake or something, there's usually like a lot of good memories being talked about. Like even for like some really bad people in my family.
Yeah.
That's the time people remember the good times.
You mean at a funeral, right? Because you said at a wedding, and I'm like,
oh, I'm sorry. No, I meant a funeral.
Like, wedding getting reflective, huh?
And it is like those memories of those things I actually have and I keep because those are like, to me, like those are good memories. Those are good family memories to me. You know,
at my grandmother's funeral, I had to give like the big speech and stuff like that. And I made sure that I kept it short and sweet and everybody was happy with it. And then after I did my speech, the pastor came and I guess he felt like, nah, fuck this. You did too good.
I can up yours.
Yeah. He sat there.
I can raise this.
And took like 45 minutes just speaking and sermoning and like, yo, bro, we are trying to leave.
I had to cause a scene at my mom's funeral. You know, my mom died many years ago. Our listeners don't know this, but you guys might remember, maybe Dev. We were heavy into Married to the Games at the moment. And I had mentioned like, hey, I've got to go back to Ohio because my mom died. And we were trying to find a place. And I think I had 10 people from Married to the Games open up their door to me. You come sleep on my couch. Complete strangers. Yeah. These are the things that I latch onto and remember, you know, from things like funerals. And I've told stories about my mom here over the time. I'm not going to tell that now, but it's a rocky relationship. I remember that the day she died and I got called, I told my boss at the time, I was like, I got to go to Ohio. My mom's dead. And he was like, why? He was like, of all the things you said, why would you go there? And I was like, because she's my mom.
Like, what do you mean?
Like, you know, if I don't go and take care of that, nobody else will. And so I did. And we stayed at my brother, and we actually had a really good time, especially with my wife. I actually very much enjoyed that. It was like exposing, like, so it was like, I want to tell this, but I'm trying to find a way where I don't take like 30 minutes to do this so we can actually start the show. I make a lot of jokes about when I met my wife. My wife took a liking to me in high school when I was kind of in and out of foster care and trying to emancipate myself and was really low. Living in a trailer park, renting a room, you know, working 3 jobs, like had nothing. And I meet her, and I'll never forget the day I met her. Actually, just talked about this weekend. The day I met her, I thought her family was rich because her dad was putting in a second air conditioning system. He was splitting the HVAC. He had a whole air conditioning system for the first floor of the house, and he was doing a whole other one for the second house. And wherever my life experience was to that point, I had no idea that was even on the menu. I was like, holy shit. You can have 2 HVAC systems? Like, that expanded my worldview. You know, me hearing you have 2 air conditioning systems makes me think you've got one in one window and another window. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of things that she exposed me to and her family exposed me to, like really, it just, matured me in a way. I remember the first time I got a job making $9 an hour, I thought I was set for life. That was more money than anybody I knew that I grew up with made. I was like, shit, I've got this. I can do this forever. So when we went to Ohio and I stayed with my brother very much is still somewhat living life like that. There's no problem to me. I grew up like that, but it was my wife's first time. We're talking pit bulls, exposed floors. You can't use that toilet, like things like around the house like that. So I actually think we had, I very much look back on that with almost like fondness, because it was very much like, here's a little expose the other way. You had to live how the other half lives.
That's where I come from.
Yeah. But anyway, to up your story, Delvin, I didn't want to have my mom to have a funeral at like a church, but her sisters did, so I allowed it. And the preacher got up there and started talking about how my mom owed him money.
What?
And she had stolen a laptop from him that I think he said was worth about $80. And he was hoping to get that back before she went. And I had to stop the whole fucking thing. I had to make a whole goddamn scene.
Right.
I felt so not embarrassed, but like obvious I didn't want to be doing that.
This is the pastor?
I didn't make a scene. Like I didn't like
I would have made a scene.
I didn't punch him or anything, but what I did is I stood up and I said, no. I don't know what you thought you were about to do. We are not about to do that. And I just like, listen, I don't know you. This is your church, but we don't need any of this. I just turned around, I looked at my family and I was like, does anybody have some fun stories you'd like to tell about mom? Let's do that instead. Like fuck this dude. Like, I don't know what this is, but we're not doing that. Not today. And we just kind of did that and then called it a day. Yeah. But yeah, some crazy experiences.
He'd have been called a punk ass bitch, and he might not have made it out that church.
Burnt that church down.
I'll tell you this. I was supposed to rent out the room and everything. I didn't pay a dime of that. Yeah. I told afterwards, I told him to fuck right off. I said my piece to him, but I wasn't about to do that in front of everybody.
Oh, I would have did it in front of everybody.
But that was a big moment because that was my second parent. My dad died first. So the first time, I think everything was like I was subjected to everything. Everything happened without me. And then the second time with my mom, I was like, absolutely not. I will be in charge of everything.
I can't.
I was like, we're not doing anything that I don't say we're not doing. And just kind of walked that walk. So
I can't fathom somebody doing some shit like that, bro.
It's out of pocket, right?
I would be
so far out of pocket.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I would have lost it.
But I give some. You didn't know my mom. She probably did steal his laptop.
Probably.
Yeah, you don't.
Wouldn't give a fuck. Wouldn't have gave a fuck. That ain't the place to bring it up.
I agree. So, some crazy stories.
Yeah. I
what do you think? I'm just curious. What the fuck did he think was gonna happen? Like, oh, my bad. Here's your $80.
Let me pay you your $80.
I think he thought that. I really do.
Oh, he would have got to suck my dick so fast. You don't get the fuck out of here with that.
And then when my aunt died, my cousin tried to crawl into her casket.
I've seen that before.
Yeah,
multiple times. I've seen that before. One. Not gonna lie, I've seen that before a few times.
Mm-hmm.
It's about wild.
Both my parents were cremated. We ain't doing none of that. Burn me. Don't you dare pay for no casket. Don't pay for no burial plot. This is stupid. Burn me. This is nonsense.
Grandma's right over there.
I cremated both my parents. I said, the fuck we earned. Well, I'm not paying for no plot of earth. No, absolutely not.
Well, I did. 14 grand.
Oh, yeah,
see, that's why. It costs too much to cremate somebody.
I didn't know any better. Yeah. I was 19, and everyone was telling me what to do and sign here and do that.
Yep.
That's why when my mom died, I was like, no. It was a growth. It's just like, no, we're not doing that.
We didn't even have like the traditional funeral at a church for my dad. We were like, we going to the homie's house. We gonna have a little thing here.
That's lovely.
Call it a day.
So that's what I'm
So we
saying,
did
and
that.
that brings my point back home with like the wedding thing. You know, when it came time to do it again, I was like, the focus is not where it should be. You know, the focus should be on us. And like I was real clear about like we had a pastor, but like I was like, I want to write our own vows. I don't want to do any, you know, no offense to anybody out there. You can believe whatever you want, but I don't live my life like that and believe in that one. So I don't want to be filling my marriage with God and vows to Jesus and all that, because I don't believe in that.
Yeah.
You know?
Makes sense.
So we did that, and I have a picture that we made of the vows that I wrote up on our wall. And I don't know if my wife ever thinks about this, but I do. And I mean, I think our marriage is 10 times better for it. You know, because like I always can go back to that, you know? So, you know, I'm going to go to my friend's wedding. You know, don't get me wrong. I'm just going to bitch about it. I'm just going to whine about going because I don't want to go. But I'm going to go, and I wish him the best and all that. But yeah, I dread
anybody
these
who's listening out here.
It's just big introvert energy.
Who's my friend? I'm letting you know right now. Don't invite me to your wedding.
Yeah,
I'm inviting you. I'm inviting you to when I do 30 years. You're coming. We're going to Cancun, all-inclusive resort.
I'm really hoping it's like right smack dab in the middle of World Cup, and I have like the world's best excuse for not going.
Oh.
like I'm actually rooting for that. If that lets you know how I feel, I'd rather work.
That's crazy.
I'd rather go to work, 100%.
Okay, so me and the wife, we renewed our vows 2 years ago. Went to Cancun. It was like just basically an all-inclusive resort vacation for like us and some friends. Would you even do that? You don't have to leave your room if you don't want to, but it's an all-inclusive resort. It's just vacation.
I think my biggest fear is that a friend that I care a great deal about comes to me with a big life thing that's going to cost me like $5,000 or more to do. And then we're going to have a real problem when I tell them I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It was definitely it was like $5,000 for us, but I think the resort and everything, including like airfare, would have been like $2,500. But if people said no, we would like, yeah, I totally understand.
Yeah, I think it's a big ask for people.
It was 7 days.
My cousin did this. My cousin got married in Puerto Rico.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not real close, but she wanted me to go to the wedding, and she sent me a wedding invitation with an itinerary, and it was going to cost like $700-800 to go.
78.
I can't tell you how fast I flipped it over, checked no, and put it right back in the mail.
Yeah.
So I'm not doing that.
Yeah, but again, ours was just
not.
I would never do a destination wedding. Like that's
I wouldn't ask others.
Too much.
I wouldn't ask others to do that.
Yeah,
I wouldn't either.
But
yeah,
you know. Some people do.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it.
Ours was just our 20-year renewal. Hey, we're doing this if y'all want to come. This is a cool vacation.
Yeah, I wouldn't ask nobody because I don't want to be bothered.
We like people. The godparents of our children were there.
I am not.
Very much more than y'all.
Did you go to a Super Bowl party? Didn't you used to do that?
I
feel like a year or two ago you were telling us how you went to a party with like 4 other couples and stuff.
We've done that. My wife really
Delvin,
enjoys.
It's me. I'm like, that's terrible.
I did not. So what's funny about that is like I kept not watching Super Bowl. My wife would be like, "Why are we not? Why are you do?" I don't care about the Super Bowl. I don't want to watch this. But she really enjoys just all of the stuff surrounding the Super Bowl, the commercials, the food, all of that. This year I was like, we're not doing anything. I didn't even want to turn the game on, but she was like, we got to put the game on. So I put the game on in the living room. I was in here doing stuff, but I don't really care about the Super Bowl like that at all. I haven't for a long time, pretty much like Donnie. Like if the Niners ain't in it, I don't want to have nothing to do with it. I don't want to watch it. But there are times when it's like, well, people are doing it. My wife likes to go out and be amongst the people. I will oblige. I don't have a problem with it. It doesn't bother me that much, but it's not like I'm looking to be out on a Sunday, especially when I go to work the next day.
James Van Der Beek,
get the kids.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't have James Van Der Beek included.
She's not getting no condolences for him passing away. You don't know him, so you don't get condolences.
He's a great actor, man.
That's fine. You don't know that dude. You don't know him.
She spent a lot of time with him.
You spent a lot of time watching Dawson's Creek.
That's a connection.
That's not enough. I don't
That's
believe
real.
it. Sorry. It's nothing.
I was in tears when Bray Wyatt died. Tears.
He was.
Who?
Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt.
Yeah. The only celebrity that's passed away that I ever felt any kind of way about was Kobe. When Kobe passed, I was like,
that's her Kobe.
Yeah.
It's not though. That's just
it could be.
It's not.
White Kobe.
Tears.
No, her
DMX,
Kobe was Michael Jackson. When Michael Jackson passed,
DMX and Michael Jackson was the ones for me.
DMX?
Yeah, I was a huge DMX fan.
I get it, but in tears?
Yeah.
I feel the same way about you saying Bray Wyatt in tears. Like what?
DMX was my guy.
Fair enough. Fair. Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, I have a hard time having any kind of like real emotional attachment to celebrities in any way, shape, or form. I don't know y'all. Y'all don't know me. It's gonna be real hard for me to care. Like I don't have that empathy in my body at all. Sorry, I don't know you.
You know, Dad says, I don't care for football, but sometimes when the game is intense or close, kind of entertaining, but I think they rigged. That's social media has been real bad about the whole everything's rigged conspiracy. Like every foul, every flag, every call. That's like there's always 1,000 people being like rigged.
See, the problem
conspiracy.
is,
I hate watching people argue flags.
The problem is one conspiracy theory has been found out to be true. So now all of them on the table for being true.
They all have they have a level of credibility.
Yes, all it took was one. And that one killed. This is actually
You're
true.
not wrong.
That's how it works. It never fails.
You're not wrong, man.
There's always one thing that could be like, could be.
Well, that one time, we did. You see?
Yeah.
It happened. You're right. All it took was one.
57% of that went right. So maybe there's some other stuff there. Hey.
Yeah. Hey, Delvin, tell me about Reloaded and how terrible it read on your Xbox handheld.
Oh, you want me to tell that story? That fucking piece of shit Xbox handheld.
I tried to tell you, man. I tried to tell you.
We all try to tell him, but
I was fighting it so hard. Okay, I just want to be clear. All right, I know this is not everyone. When I say everyone, I'm speaking to like 10 to 12 tech YouTube channels that we share often in the Discord about various products. The way those channels hype the shit out of this Xbox handheld, man, I was calling it from the beginning. I had big, Dev, what was that? Mass Effect. Mm-hmm. I felt the same way about the Xbox ROG Ally as I did about, what was the Mass Effect game that's Andromeda? The moment they showed that game, I was like, that game is ass. And everyone got mad at me. Like, so many people were mad. I was like, listen, I get you. I'm not trying to hate the thing you love. I'm just saying that's not good. And I felt like I was doing the same thing for that Ally. And boy, everybody was there until it launched. And you haven't heard. No, have you heard anything about it since?
No.
Not a damn peep.
So let me tell you what happened, right? So
let's talk about Reloaded first. Reloaded. Donnie was like, "What the hell is Reloaded?"
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It's a really cool game. It's the concept.
Killmonger, the video game.
Pretty much.
Okay.
You're playing these African people who are trying to recapture
these African people.
Yeah, because they're not African American.
Oh, they're Africans. They're actual Africans.
Gotcha.
And they're trying to retake all these artifacts that were stolen from like white oppressors and stuff like that.
Got it.
So basically, this is supposed to be set in 2099, and there was some treaty that was supposed to return artifacts back to Africa. There was some clause put into this treaty where it was only artifacts that were on display. So all the museums are deciding they're going to take them off all off display and pack them away. That way they don't have to send them back. This group of people are like, "Fuck that! We getting these. We getting these artifacts."
Correct. And it has like kind of like a parkour style to it, like Mirror's Edge almost, but like side scrolling.
Yeah.
Cool. And from what I played of it, I like it a lot. I like the story. It's it's an indie game. So you don't expect like it to be like this big, amazing looking game or something like that, made by a black creator and a white creator, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm. It's very stylized.
Yes.
It looks good. It looks cool. It looks cool.
Looks cool.
The art style is nice.
Plays
good
good.
to play.
Plays good.
Well, are you sure about that?
Well, I'm not sure based off of my goddamn Xbox Ally. That let me tell you what happened with this. So I see the game come out. My phone shows me on Steam like, oh, this game that you were excited for is out now. You can buy it. So I immediately purchased it. I'm like, yeah, when I get home,
This looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. If you like Mirror's Edge, it's kind of dope. Kind of that same feel to it. You got to kind of like use parkour skills to build up your momentum and stuff like that.
It reminds me of something. It's not Mirror's Edge. And I wanted to say it reminds me of Runner a bit.
I don't know what Runner is.
Runner 2, Runner 3.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's the same side scrolling, jump to the I don't know what this is because I've got it silenced, but like in Runner, like you jump to the beat and you jump to the sound. So like all the obstacles and everything are set in time.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
But the mechanics are the same. It's jump over this, slide under that, roll through that. Like
it's kind of like that, but you control it yourself.
Yeah, you have some of that, but you don't. Yeah,
is there exploration or is it just a platformer?
I have no idea yet. I haven't gotten far enough.
Because I'm just watching the trailer, and the trailer is just platforming. It's like, are there different paths that you can take to find different things, or is it just?
I think it is a little secret path, but it's not much so far. It hasn't opened up yet from where I'm at.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I get excited. I go home, boot up my Xbox to play it. It's booting. It's booting. It's booting. It freezes. I said, here we go. I said, maybe it was a mistake. Let me cut it off. I cut it off, restart it back up. It's booting.
You need to cut it out.
It's booting. It starts up like, oh, click on the game. Game immediately crashes. I said, like, come on, man. Then I tried it again. I rebooted it again. Booting. Comes up. Hard crashes the third time. I say, fuck this shit. I'm not playing this game today.
Damn.
So I'm like, yo, I got so bad I just didn't play it that day when it came out. Then today I booted it up and it worked fine. The Xbox Ally worked fine. I got to play it.
Why didn't you try a different handheld device? You've got a plethora.
No, I'm more confused as to how this thing didn't work and suddenly worked.
I don't know. I tried 3 times yesterday. It did not work. It kept crashing. The system kept crashing because I haven't played the Ally.
Did the game get a patch? Did the machine update? Something changed, or nothing would have changed.
I think it's because I didn't play the Ally in so long. Because like I said, I barely touch it. And maybe it just was like, probably was on sleep mode or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not going to try to fix the problem. Knock yourself out, Delvin.
Absolutely not. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, there was no patch for the game. It's just Delvin's luck and his shitty handhelds.
Correct. And I didn't, to answer your question, Dev, I gave my son my Steam Deck a while back when his broke.
Mistake. Yeah, but he's got the Lenovo now.
He's got the Lenovo. He don't deserve the Steam Deck now. Take that
the
back.
good one.
Don't you have like 3 other handhelds too?
Yeah, he's got the good one like me.
Well, I was going to get to that. The Legion Go, I was going to use that, but the battery was dead. I thought it was plugged in, but I think the thing went bad on it.
Well, I can say that my experience on my PC was just fine. It booted up, no problem.
See?
Had no issues whatsoever. Ran great.
After the Xbox crashed on me twice, I was like, maybe I should get a PC. Maybe I should just get this. Well, the Steam machine will probably be out in 2028. By
I was gonna say you just need a better handheld. Beavis and Butthead.
It says
that's a good game.
Hands off my Steam Deck. That's my startup movie. Yeah, we're all good. We're all good over here in Steam Deck land, Delvin. Everything works.
Look here, D-Life. Out of spite, I'm not selling it to you now. Just out of pure spite.
I mean, you weren't in the beginning.
Probably
right.
Not. Probably not. I'm too lazy to box it up. That's the reason. I'm like, I don't want to box this shit up. CD Life, if you wouldn't have moved way to bumfuck Indiana or some
I
shit
make
like
fun
that.
of
You could have
D-Life
came
a
and got
lot
it.
about this Xbox handheld because there's the 128 KB channel, and they do all these reviews for handhelds and controllers and stuff, and I do like them. It's fun production. There's some Euro kids. I don't think they hype the shit out of that fucking handheld. Like it was like a video a day for like 2 months, man. Oh, this and this and this and this, and he was sharing every one of them. And then the thing came out. Like the worst thing the thing ever did was release. Because the moment became reality, everybody was like, oof.
Yeah.
And they dropped that thing like a bad habit. It was like all of 3 days. They were like, the Switch 2 is great again. It was like they reverted so fast.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but Delvin is still the only one in our community that has one.
I believe he's
Correct.
It's the only one that has one.
That is correct. Who love it?
Wow.
One who didn't want it.
Xbox and D-Life, you failed us. You were supposed to. You're supposed to be the champions of this device, and
They were
you let
champions.
Delvin
They didn't
become
buy
the
it.
champion.
Dude, BMOX is letting him have it. Because we've gone on to the thing where it's like, are you going to catch the next one? Because D-Life's always like this, but it never gets there.
Yeah.
I like that joke quite a bit. That's a joke that keeps on giving.
Yep. D-Life keeps on not getting the stuff, so
The next
we'll
one,
catch you the next one.
Xbox
Next
console.
Yeah. Yeah.
Console, baby. It's
That'll be
coming
it.
out. The next one.
Next one.
I love it. Waiting for next year. It's very Cleveland. Next year.
We'll
Next
do it
year's
next
our
year.
year.
I appreciate it.
All
Hold
right.
up,
Well,
like, how you gonna be broke and want to buy the one I have
right. Well, next year. He's next year when you sell it.
next year? Okay.
Next year. Yeah.
Oh, I know what he
What's the
finna try to.
$1,200 handheld?
He finna try to trick me like a clucker, like a crackhead. I give you
I
$50
played-
for it.
I played the demo for Starship Troopers. What is it? Extermination? I think
Oh,
it's
how
called.
is that?
It's awesome. The Ultimate Bug War. Sorry, I must have gotten confused with the other one. It's great. It's everything I wanted. Is everything I hoped for. I already pre-ordered it, so I was already in. But playing the demo, I was like, "Oh fuck yeah!" I did not expect that it's open. It's like Halo or Medal of Honor more than like Doom
Well, that's great then.
or Bolt Gun. Like it's wide open, like Crisis. Like there's like just a mini map, and it's like there are objectives, and you can go in any direction. Like Halo, you know, like you just go around and do shit, figure it out. But there are bugs coming, like from every angle, and they come out of the ground. You just be running, they fucking pop up in front of you. I was like, oh, this is what I've always wanted. Like hell yeah, I'm here for this. I even did the flame throwing bug, right? The one that shoots the fire. I jumped on his back and fucking started shooting in the head, just like in the movie. I was like, they know exactly what they're doing. They nailed it. I can't wait.
So this is like a
Day one.
RoboCop game then.
They have vignettes and cutscenes. It's weird that like you're not playing the movie. It's like a training for new recruits, kind of like what they're selling it. It's like the whole thing is like a recruitment video.
But it feels
They're
like
like, you're
part
going
of
to
the
play
universe.
this and you're going to learn how to be a Federation officer, and then you can enlist. It's like a, it's like a
Would you like
propaganda.
to know more?
Yeah, it's like a propaganda video.
That's great.
Much like Helldivers.
Yeah. Except I won't say except because I don't know enough about Helldivers, but like these are full motion cutscenes with the actors and stuff that stand in front of the screen. So like you're going to get that Starship Troopers. And I think Casper Van Diemen's like actually in the game. I didn't see him in the demo, but I think he's actually.
I think they said he's in the game.
Yeah, he's
I
in
remember
the
seeing
game.
it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, like there was was it Zegama Beach? Was really what they bombed in the first one, but like this one, like you're defending it, and there's like a whole intro scene about like how vacations are great and everything. It's like, oh, this is fantastic. Like they know what they're doing. This is very good. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
So we're gonna actually get to some of these stories.
Yeah,
and things.
let's get into the news now.
Like 2 hours in.
Yeah, that's what we do here. talk about life, and
there's
then
not
we
much
get to
news.
whatever news there is. Yeah.
There's not much news. So, my first news story is Dev's Corner.
It's so funny that you did that, and I wore a PSXP sweater today.
Yep.
Like
you just planned for it.
I had no idea. I sat down. I was like, "That's hilarious that he's calling this Dev's PlayStation Corner." And I put on this hoodie today.
Dev Stradamus.
Yep.
We're gonna put the XP back in PlayStation Experience.
He might be sorely disappointed.
So, Dev, you posted some stuff in PlayStation. What's going on over there?
I did.
Yeah.
What did I post?
You posted something about Helldivers and something about Insomniac.
Oh yeah, Insomniac said something about you'll learn more about Wolverine in spring. So I'm assuming it won't really be at the state of play. And then Helldivers, I was just laughing at Helldivers because the shit is just hilarious. I guess we're taking it to the cyborgs, so we're going to their planet, and it's just really fucking funny to me. That's really all that was. But yeah, there's a state of play tomorrow. Please be excited, as Johnny likes to say.
This seems like the big one.
Is
I know
it?
it's not really in our Discord, but in my limited viewing this week, I've seen a lot of excitement for this. People are pretty piped. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but it's like an hour long, right? So it's a big show.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
it says that they're spotlighting indies and third party with some updates from a few of the PlayStation studios.
That's a lot for an hour.
Yeah.
It's a big hour.
Yeah.
If you're not doing much first party stuff, like that's a big hour.
I imagine there'll be some Xbox stuff there.
You think?
Yeah.
What are we thinking? Halo?
Probably.
Fable?
Probably Halo.
Maybe Halo. I don't know. Fable.
They just showed Fable.
Right. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't know about that. I could see Halo being
well,
there.
Well, maybe Fable will be there. Like, hey, it's gonna. They won't show up like, hey, it's gonna
be a chance to spotlight us a new audience. Yeah.
Part of the sizzle reel.
Yeah.
I mean, people weren't. I doubt every PlayStation person was watching the Xbox show, so why not?
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of think about it. Because an hour's a long time.
Anything you guys are excited for? Or hoping for? Anything you're looking forward to seeing?
Disappoint them, Dev. Disappoint them.
That's why I said you're gonna be getting some disappointment. I mean, there's nothing. I honestly like
PSXP. You're gonna be getting some disappointment. that's the new tagline.
I mean, I'm assuming they're probably gonna maybe have a little quick thing for Sorrows because that comes out, I believe, in April.
Yeah,
I can imagine 007 being there because that's a couple of months away from release.
That's everywhere in every show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I can see that being there. Maybe we'll see something about Phantom Blade Zero. Maybe a quick thing for Wolverine. There's supposed to be possibly them saying something about the Venom thing for Spider-Man 2. People think there may be intergalactic there, like some actual gameplay. What else? They think this long gestating God of War 2D game or whatnot.
Hell yeah.
But I'm not excited about any of that. I don't really
that
care.
stuff's gonna be there.
Yeah. I couldn't tell you anything about third party or indie. I really don't know what would be there outside of maybe Halo, like was mentioned. The only thing that I'd really want to see that would excite me, honestly, would be Intergalactic.
Okay.
That's what I'd like to see. But
this God of War game is anything like Prince of Persia. I think that's fucking awesome.
That'd be cool.
That's the thing. I don't want that. So I'm not excited if that's the thing that's announced. Like I'm good. I think I've had my side scroller 2D fix I want replaced, and that's probably the only 2D side scroller thing I really want to play.
What'd you think of it?
It's okay.
That's disappointing.
No, it's not.
I'm not surprised by that.
It's
a little bit disappointing.
It's more akin to like at least the demo or the little bit that I played. It was more like Cyberpunk Blade Runner, like Planet of Lana, but you just have like some combat.
Okay.
And the combat isn't like, I mean, it wasn't all that engaging. It was like Assassin's Creed combat, but like in 2D. It's punch. They make a signal, counter punch. Like Arkham, Assassin's Creed. It's like right. And then if you just punch enough, then at least in the demo, then I can shoot the gun. but you can't just like shoot the gun like endlessly or anything like that. So I mean,
Yeah,
it's fine.
that
It's definitely
how it works.
serviceable, but it's gonna be more about how much story that you're giving, like how much motivation's there. I don't think that's there in the demo, but it's very pretty. You know, like it's got a like we already knew that though. So I'm gonna go here and tell you about how great, because we've been talking about this fucking game for like 8 years.
Yeah,
You know, so like we know that. We knew that the first time we saw it. You know, and yeah, is it pretty? Yeah, it's pretty. Like it's got a really cool look. But like what I played is like, I mean, I'd be interested with Dev. Like this isn't the sort of game that I usually associate for Dev. It's a side scroller. You know, like that is what it is. That's what I did. I side scrolled around. You know, so I was like, this was fine.
Well, see, that's funny because like some of my favorite games are side scrolls, like Axiom Verge 2. Like I love those type of games that
I don't
do
get
a little
the
bit
sense
more.
that these games are like any way in shape or form engaging on the sticks like those games though.
So
This is way more rudimentary, like drag the box, you can jump up to the next levels, you can get to the next screen.
Yeah, so they have all of that. I've watched a lot of the demos and like the people hands-on preview, and I like the combat. The fact that it is a little bit more Arkham, and you're rewarded by being able to attack to get the gun, and the gun is like a one-shot kill. But then also like the more you dodge and stuff, you start losing that ammo. So I kind of like that give and pull with that, and I'm sure that there ends up being more build up in some kind of
yeah, I didn't find the demo, or at least a little bit that I played of the demo. I only played it for about 20-30 minutes. I just didn't think it was all that, like Katana Zero, for example, is something just far more engaging.
Okay.
You know, like it's not bad. I think this, based on what I played, I'd be wondering, like I'd be looking for the story to be the motivator to keep you going. I don't think it's going to be on the sticks.
Oh yeah, that's me. The story is always going to be the motivator. I don't care how good the gameplay is. If the story is boring, I'm checked out. And from what I've seen, this story looks very interesting. So I definitely want to know more, but I'm not going to play the demo. I don't need to play the demo. Just give me the damn game.
It runs good on the Steam Deck. So
I'm sure it'll run great on my computer and shitty on Delvin's ROG Ally.
Should run great on Switch too.
Yeah. But yeah, other than that, I'm pretty sure we'll see Marvel Tokon. I'm sure that'll be there. I think they announced how many fighters are going to be in the game or something.
Not announced. It was leaked in the Steam page that went up too early. So they're going to have a 20 character roster in a single player mode with 64 player lobbies that will require your PlayStation account to log in on PC. That's what they were able to glean from, and that page was taken down, I think, within an hour. So they were able to glean that from it before it was taken down. That game looks incredible.
I played it. Not for me.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's I want Street Fighter.
You don't really play fighter games, though.
I play Street Fighter, and that's what I want. If it's not Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat, I'm not digging it. This one is yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't recall hearing you talking about Street Fighter.
Because there's not a whole lot to say. Street Fighter.
Oh, because I played Street Fighter.
Yeah,
I liked it a lot.
Again, I don't have a whole lot to say. It's just Street Fighter. I enjoy a good Street Fighter game.
I get those swimsuits and then send Delvin pictures.
Oh, good job. I respect it. I respect it.
But
good job.
This one is the Arc System Works fighting style, which I've never played an Arc Systems Works game before.
Which I like.
So it's more of like your
like
buttons do certain things.
Right?
It's way more
Guilty Gear, isn't it?
Yeah, Guilty Gear. Yeah. Yeah. It's way more contextual. I want to do a half circle and throw a fireball. Like I want a high kick, medium kick, low punch combo.
You have the muscle memory.
Yeah, so that's the kind of I want to play Mortal Kombat. I want to play Street Fighter. When I got this fighting scheme, I was like, oh yeah, this is definitely not for me. And I'm not gonna sink a bunch of time into a fighting game either. It's just not my style at all. So it looks cool, but it's not for me.
Not for Dev.
Nah.
Some games came out that got some reviews, and we didn't have any news, so I threw them in there. Romeo's a Dead Man, currently sitting at 72 on Metacritic.
Not bad.
Suda had an interview that came out today where he says the Grasshopper has another game that should come out this year. So you have dual games in development. And he did say this year. He said, I think it should come out this year. And he did confirm, he already did this before, but just again, they're working on a Switch 2 version of Romeo. I I looked at Steam Deck because I love a Suda game, and Romeo runs like ass on a Steam Deck. So if you're thinking about playing it that way, I wouldn't do it. It's real crunchy. It's real framey. It drops a lot. I wouldn't mess with it. So I actually wonder how well a game like that would translate to Switch, because it's a big UE5 game. That was a big part of that. So I don't know how many UE5 games are currently on Switch, but those are typically pretty heavy, and I don't think that's just generally a good idea. But we'll see what they can get out of it. I'm sure they can drop it down and whatnot. But are either of you going to get Romeo?
I already got it. I just didn't play it yet.
Hell no.
I'd love to hear about it.
Yeah, I was excited to play. I like the Suda games.
I had several folks who were like, "Are you getting it? Are you playing it? Like, what are you playing?" I'm like, "No."
You're not getting it?
I will when it comes to something I can play it on.
Yeah. Switch 2.
I thought for sure you were day one on this.
Then that's the same thing I'm getting from others. They're asking like, "Yeah," it's like, "No, I get it. I understand, but I got
rid of my computer. I've got nothing."
I'm very content with this. Like, I'll play what I can play.
Yeah.
It's almost like the decision's out of my hands, so I don't even have to worry about it. It's new for me. I know to others they might be like, "Yeah, well, that's new to me."
I love that for you.
I'm not mad at it. I'm legit. Like, I've got plenty to play.
Peter Gibbons.
So I can wait. Yeah, Year of Peter. And it's like I can wait and just play it whenever it shows up. Whenever, that vortex meets, I'll be there. So, Steam Machine or Switch.
Did he drop for you too?
Yes, he did. I think
he kind of dropped out there for a second, Daddy.
Yeah, you're back.
You're back now.
No,
or not.
Whatever comes first, Steam Machine or whatever. Am I gone? Am I here?
I mean, you're here now. I can hear. A second ago, I couldn't hear you. So
yeah.
I don't know if I should talk then.
You're good.
No, you're good.
You're back now.
Okay. Yeah. So anyway, Mario Tennis Fever got a 77.
That's expected.
Yeah, shocking nobody. Mario Tennis is a 7.
Yeah, they've been kind of feel like they've been doing the bare minimum for those games. Okay, it's good enough.
That was the Switch 1 reputation. I don't think that's the Switch 2.
This was more robust.
Yeah, it's got a much bigger character roster and everything. But I don't think what it is I think there's a lot of people that want the Mario sports games to be what they used to be and like these big RPGs and stuff. And Nintendo's just not doing that. And if I had to guess, I think it's because they don't think that is going to help them sell more copies.
Which makes
I think they're like, we can sell 5 million copies of this way, and we can make that game, but we're still only going to sell 5 million copies of the game. Yeah. So we're not, I don't know if the juice is worth the squeeze. Like, I feel like that makes that game too expensive for them to make. If I had to guess, because clearly they're not interested in doing that. So they either think they don't have to, or they don't need to, or they can't sell it. And I do think a part of it might be reach. I think they're trying to reach a wider audience. If you make a big, grindy RPG sports game, how many people want that? I do. I want that, but does that appeal to the greater Switch player? I don't know. Yeah. Maybe. But I'm getting it. I bought it, but it hasn't arrived yet. But I'm excited. I'm going to play Mario Tennis. I love a good Mario Tennis game. Okay. But there is a lot of sour. The well's soured a bit on Mario sports games for a lot of people.
Yeah.
After the Switch 1, after Strikers and stuff, people are like, I'm just not doing this again. I get it. Mm-hmm. My hope is that Switch 1 games are probably somewhat bare because they were building the engines and everything for those games. And now with the Switch 2, now they have the time to build on that. Yeah. So I would expect this next round of games to have a lot more content because they're building off of what came before. But I don't know. We'll see. Some people just hate the Mario sports games. Yeah. Mugenics is a new game that all the gaming journals are talking about. People really like that thing. It got an 89.
Yeah. And apparently it's doing really good. It beat its sales expectations by a lot. Like the first 6 hours, they recouped their money. So congrats to them.
Yeah. So if you're into that, go check that out. It's a brand new game.
Yeah. I think it's from the developer of the Binding of Isaac game. So if you like those type of games, you'll probably like this one.
Epic said that they're going to be day one on the next Xbox. Is in the Epic Game Store. Will be on the next Xbox day one. So once again, the next Xbox is just a PC.
Yeah.
We all know that.
Which probably actually makes it a worse system.
We got to stop saying things like we're going to be on Excel's going to be on it. We get it. Like just say you're making a PC. Like they won't say it. They just
it's
the next X. It's not an Xbox.
Right. It's going to be running Windows.
Yeah.
With the Xbox app.
Running branded
It's
PC.
the ROG Ally in a bigger box.
That's exactly what it is.
And it'll probably run the same.
No, it'll probably run pretty great, but it's going to be pretty expensive, I think.
I don't believe that.
No, I think it's going to be pretty expensive. It's going to be a PC.
No,
it's going to run as great as a PC can be.
It's going to be expensive.
It's going to be better than the Steam machine.
Well, it's also running a system on a chip versus dedicated graphics card, so it's not going to be as good.
I don't know if we know that.
That's everything that I've seen says it's the new AMD SoC. So
oh shit, I didn't see that yet. So yeah, maybe it is. I don't know. I don't care. I think that's the more important part is I don't care.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
We had a day-long conversation in our Xbox channel this week.
Just an Xbox channel? I forgot what
somebody said something like somebody was like Xbox is supporting, or somebody said the Xbox ecosystem. Probably Daniel, D-Life. And I was just like, honestly, it was a good conversation because I was like, it's just third party. Like, why won't anyone just say that?
Because why do we have to
Xbox? Keep talking about the platform and the ecosystem? Like, it's not an ecosystem.
It's just a third party.
Xbox does nothing to support a PlayStation 5 player beyond purchase of game. That's not an ecosystem to me. Now, when I started saying those things, the immediate thing that was brought back to me was the same thing true for PlayStation. Because you can't talk one without talking about the other. And I was like, that's a very good point. PlayStation puts their games on PC. They don't support that. Are they third party? And I was just like, yeah, I mean, I guess that's where we are, where these things are somewhat nebulous now. The difference being, I think, which is obvious, not that I'm thinking, I'm just stating the obvious, is that PlayStation has a very robust platform that they do support, and Xbox doesn't. Let's just call a spade, and they don't. Yeah. But the difference being is that Xbox is literally on everything. They're shipping shit wherever they can. Yep. So why isn't that third party? We've spent decades calling everyone that does that third party. And they're like, oh, but they have a platform. It's like, dude, Capcom has a handheld. And they're third party.
I mean, that's, them just wanting to hold on to any little strand
of
Xbox
matters.
That they
These labels and shit doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But it's just, it's like, and it's not even, I'm not even talking about our people. I'm talking about the media that covers this. They won't acknowledge that they won't ask. Xbox won't answer. It's like they're walking around it. Quit dancing around it. Just say what it is, man.
I think until Xbox really exits the game and stops,
you have to stop having hardware.
Yeah, I think that's what it'll boil down to.
They're like, they still have the consoles. It's a PC. It's not console.
Yeah. I just they're still considered part of one of the big three. They're still out there. They've got a console. Nothing.
They have really a big lineup. They have
it all.
They have big games. They've got big studios, big production,
and they're just putting their shit everywhere.
So does Take-Two. So does EA. So does Ubisoft.
I don't disagree with you. I think they're third party. I think they're best served by just embracing third party and being like, we're the biggest third party.
And when you talk about this,
planet.
like you said, people get defensive. I'm like, I'm not talking about any of that. I'm not talking about the future and success. I'm literally talking about labels and semantics.
Mm-hmm.
Why do we choose not to talk about them the same? Is it because they branded a handheld? It's because they still have a Series X?
Yeah. I think it's that, and it's the historical context. Like, until they, like, for Sega, it's a perfect example.
I was just about to ask you. You two tell me when it changed with Sega.
When they decided we are no longer in the business of making consoles and we're just making games. We're just a games publisher.
How long did it take for everyone to catch?
Not long, because they died several years beforehand. So
Xbox is like kind of smooth about this because they are exiting the console market.
Mm-hmm.
Say what you want. That's what they're doing. They've shifted their market to PC. And they're not going to stop making PCs because they make Windows.
Yeah, I think they've also been in the console space longer than Sega was. So
that's like the weird part is that the console is really Windows.
Mm-hmm.
Windows is the console.
Nobody knows that.
Okay. It's like, because Windows is that's the platform. The platform is Windows.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're doing. That's 1,000%. The ecosystem.
You and I know that, but the vast majority and of people do not understand that concept. For them, it's still just, I'm getting an Xbox.
Yeah, fair enough. And that, yeah, fair enough. I think they think that's enough.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. I think they think just having an Xbox logo is enough.
Yeah, and I think it's easier to talk about in that context too than to try and explain why they're third party.
You're right.
It's just
simpler.
easy.
It's simple. Yeah. I'm not mad at it. I just, it's just like one of those things. Like, why don't we do this? Supermassive game survival horror Directive 8020 is coming out on May 12th.
I'm excited for it.
Of course.
I was until I realized what it was. I was like, this looks cool. Oh, wait a minute. This is one of them delving games.
Damn right.
It's coming to Xbox.
It's the end. It's the, I guess.
Hey, that's not a given anymore.
That is very true. Yes.
It's not a given. Like,
I've seen so many games like there's no Xbox port. The Xbox port has been canceled. That's hilarious.
Was it the console archives is skipping Xbox?
Is it?
I think I saw that. It was something like that. I saw it the other day during the announcements last week, and I was like, what is happening?
That is hilarious. What's your hype level for this Directive 8020, Delvin?
9.
A 9? You're that hype, huh?
Yeah. This is a super massive game that's going to be essentially Aliens. That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, the console archives. Sorry to interrupt. Console archives. You're getting Cool Borders. You're getting
Cool
Ninja Gaiden 2, and there's like 12 games. It's not coming to Xbox.
It's coming to Windows?
It's coming to PS5 and Switch.
Oh shit. God damn.
When this came out during the Nintendo Direct, I this is what caught me. I quote tweeted it. State of the Xbox Empire 2026.
Damn.
This is the state of the platform, the ecosystem, is that it doesn't even get Cool Borders.
Did it have Cool Borders before?
No, it was a PlayStation game, but but it's archives. It's on it's literally everything.
It's not though.
But not Xbox.
I'm here for that kind of shit. I'm so happy. I you know me. I'm happy to play the console wars and watch the Xbox slowly fade into oblivion. I'm here for it.
That was Nathan's thing. The state of the Xbox Empire is strong. Well, it's not now.
Nope.
Shit.
I know
getting those, man. Sorry to interrupt you, Delvin.
That's okay.
No, I was please continue telling us
about
he's at a hype level 9 for this Directive 8020. He's very excited.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Aliens.
It's essentially Aliens for Supermassive. These Supermassive games have mostly been hit or miss. The ones that hit are really good, and the ones that don't. Either you're gonna get Until Dawn, and you're gonna get a Frank Stone. So you don't know which one you're gonna get. But,
Frank Stone.
You know, it's kind of like that's kind of the fun of it. But this one I think is gonna be really good. I could be wrong because they taking a lot of time on this one. It's been delayed twice, and this is supposed to be the season finale of these Dark Picture games. But I think they've just kind of expanded this one and made it kind of a whole real thing. So maybe this one's going to be the one that's going to be really good. Maybe, hopefully, I'm assuming it gets to that Until Dawn level of goodness. Maybe not on the same level, but just good enough. I'm excited for it.
Nice.
It's different from all the other ones.
I hope it's everything you hope for and more.
Probably won't be. I'll probably be very disappointed, but it's fun. And when these games come out, I play them like I take the whole day and play the game. So this is like a thing. I like these games a lot. I sit down all day. These are like one of the few games I will sit down and play for 6 hours.
What did you pre-order it on?
PS5.
Okay, then I know you'll play it for real.
Yeah.
Because if you had said the handheld, I'd been like, "Oh, this is not going to go well."
I pre-ordered as soon as Donnie messaged me. As soon as I pre-ordered it, because I had it on my wish list on PS5, and he said, this game's available for you to pre-order. And as soon as I pre-ordered it, Donnie's like, "Hey, this game's coming out in May." I'm like, "Okay, I already pre-ordered it."
Nice.
Like, this is one of the ones I was waiting on, so I'm excited.
Nice.
Hopefully
on the rumor side, the Pokebuzz continues. We talked about it on this show for a couple weeks. I've talked about it on Shaq. It is somewhat funny that after the Nintendo financials and everyone's talking about how Nintendo's find more profitability, it's kind of like, I guess my niche in the Nintendo space is this is like when I love Nintendo. I love Nintendo kind of when they struggle a little. I feel like they try a little harder. We get more cool shit when they struggle a little. And I was like, well, if you need to improve profit margins, like there's a surefire way for Nintendo to do this. You start releasing some real easy shit. You just start just not even ports, just put some ROMs out and start charging for them. I'm going to buy it. And, some of the things I threw out there were like Pokemon. And there was like rumors. People are like, they might bring back Pokemon Yellow and Red. And the reason this always comes up in my mind is this is what happened during the 3DS. The Wii U was a flop. The 3DS had a base. And when the Wii U flopped so hard, what did we get? We got Pokemon and Super Nintendo games on 3DS. We got Super Nintendo Classic. We got NES Classic. Like, Nintendo started making some money. They find a way, right? Well, there's a lot of buzz that maybe, I don't know any of these Pokemon leakers, so I have no idea how credible they are, but it just keeps happening. It's been week after week after week that Nintendo might be looking to announce that Pokemon ROMs are coming to Switch. And it sounds like we'll be able to buy them. They won't be a part of the subscription. You'll be able to buy them outright.
That'd be great.
I was really hoping cartridges. It sounds like this is going to be eShop only thing, which makes sense. That's the overhead, right? They're digital and all that. But boy, do I have a vision in my head of colored Pokemon carts for Switch. Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Red, Pokemon Green on yellow, red, and green card. Like, holy, I would buy them all. Everybody would. And is Nintendo going to let us do that? No, they're not going to let us do that. They're going to sell us digital copies. So let me ask you this, guys. How much do you think Nintendo will sell us a copy of Pokemon Yellow for? Or actually, I think the word on the streets is everything's red and green. I don't know if it's a combo. I'm starting to think it's a combo pack for like $40 or $50, but
that's what I was thinking.
Without saying that, just if I told you that tomorrow you're going to be able to log into the eShop and buy Pokemon Red, what do you think Nintendo will try to charge for that?
$20.
How much did they cost day one?
Like in 1996? I don't fucking know.
$50.
There you go.
They were $50 when they came out.
I swear if Nintendo comes out and says you can buy Pokemon Red for $50 today, people are going to be mad. People are going to be mad. People are going to lose their shit.
But they're going to buy it. The same way they complained about the price of the Switch, and they bought it.
I've been wanting these games on Switch for a long time. This is long overdue.
I think I can see it do $20 each.
I think I could do. I could see $25 each.
$40. That's as low as I think they'll go.
And I think people would be mad at that too, because you can put this game on your phone in like 4 seconds. But
do you think Nintendo gives a shit about people being mad?
Absolutely not. I don't.
Not even a little bit.
And all those people that are going to complain and bitch about it are still going to buy it.
Yeah.
Damn right.
And I think they're going to be switched to exclusive.
Oh yeah, $40 easy, easy, $40 easy.
Because they're going to try to tempt people to buy in. So we'll see. I don't even know if this is real or not, but I'm kind of hoping
they'll say,
it is.
hey, we made some enhancements to it. Now you can play an original Game Boy version.
There are other rumors out there.
Things like that.
So like last week, there was a page listed that referenced a Nintendo or a Switch 2 Wii remote. Now, I personally got real excited for this, Dev, because we did a predictions thing before the Switch launched where I did this whole episode about how I had this whole pitch for like some Wii shit. I called them Wii Masters. I made like Wii games are coming back. Yeah. I did like a whole bit about it. And a big part of this was I said they're going to make a Nintendo Switch Online Wiimote. And I'm like, that was real. And I'm like just legit excited for it because holding the Joy-Con isn't the same. It sucks. And I don't care if it's plastic. If I could put my Joy-Con in it, just let me hold something that, isn't a Joy-Con. And I thought those were some crazy out there things. Now this site thing, people were explaining as a glitch and a mess up and AI shit and all that. And that might be true. But the funny thing is that Special Nick, who spotty track record at best, he's gotten twice as much wrong as he's gotten right, but he has gotten some things right. This week he said that they're going to release a Wiimote, and I was like, oh shit.
Nick be out there guessing.
If they do, I got to go find that clip.
Nick be out there guessing.
I got to find that clip and be like, yeah, I beat you all to this one.
Nick be like, I can just keep shooting. I'm gonna get one of these right.
Yeah, that's kind of what he does. Yeah, I don't use him as a source for credibility. I never do, but I want that to be true.
I think that's possible.
Just give me a Wiimote and put Wii Sports on Switch Online, and I'd be such a happy person.
I can see that happening.
Just leave me alone. Just do that, and I'm good. We're good for a while. Just Wii Sports Resort in its original form. Don't fuck with it. Just give me something to hold, and we're good to go.
They can't not fuck with it. They're going to fuck with it.
No, the NSO stuff is pretty true to form. Like, they might up-res it or something, but that stuff's pretty good.
That's fucking
Resort HD.
That's fine. Just don't
yeah,
that's fine. Because here's the thing. A lot of NSO stuff supports peer-to-peer multiplayer. So you could play Wii Sports Resort with people online for the first time. And that's a system seller itself. For me, I'm like, yeah, that's awesome. Let's do that. So, the other ones that we got, I had the God of War rumors for the 2D game. Nate the Hate says he thinks that at one point that was considered for a multi-platform release.
Okay.
I'm not guessing God of War's coming to anything else, but we'll see.
Everybody's put it anywhere. They put it on Switch, not Xbox.
Yeah, it's going to be everywhere except
unless
Xbox.
It's like a Prince of Persia clone. I don't think they're going to do that. I don't think they're putting God of War on Switch. We'll see.
I can see that happening.
I could too.
I mean, of course I can. I guess
no.
Here's how I would tell you. If they were going to do that, I think we'd have other things on Switch by now. I don't think that'd be the first thing.
Yeah, at first I was thinking they would, but then I remembered that the Lego Horizon game was a Lego game, not a PlayStation game. So
right.
I didn't know.
If they were going to put a God of War game on Switch, I feel like we probably would have seen Last of Us or Horizon or like something else would have shown up before that.
I wouldn't think they would do that. I would think more like God of War remasters, like the original.
Even that,
I could
something
see those
before this happened.
Maybe
Spider-Man,
the
first one, something like the
say
idea that like there's this long rumored, and I get it, it's a 2D game, sure, but like they have other simple games that could have made it to Switch at any time, and there's just no interest. There appears to be no interest in doing that business. Yeah, so to wait until now and launch with a brand new game, that kind of doesn't seem like Helldivers would be there before that happened.
Yeah. I wonder if there's just still some bad blood between Sony and PlayStation. They're still
I don't know.
like, fuck you.
I just think I think people say that and they're like, yeah, 2D games Switch. And I'm like, that's just going against the face of like how they've conducted business this whole time. There's no evidence that they would do that.
No, it just feels like it's easier to put on the Switch than a Last of Us or something else like that.
But the old Last of Us could totally run it. You see Cyberpunk Final Fantasy 7?
It could. Again, it's just like putting in the effort. I don't feel like Sony really likes to put in the effort. I look
at this more of a, all right, I'm just parsing. When I parse through the details, to me, that just reads as hopium. That's somebody wanting it to be on Switch and adding that adding that on.
Yeah.
There's just not a lot of evidence to support that would actually happen.
I don't disagree.
That's all I'm getting to.
There's no historical evidence that says that PlayStation, Sony is,
and there's a million options that would sell more than a God of War 2D game.
Mm-hmm.
And there's live service.
Yeah,
like you would do Destiny, you would do you would at least have like a test patient. You would do something before you announced a brand new spin-off God of War game, and we're like, oh yeah, we're not even going to have it as exclusive. It's going to be on Switch. What?
It's a
I will tell you I'm wrong. I'll tell you I'm wrong if they show it. But
yeah,
I guess what, maybe to maybe write a little bit, they did put Patapon and Hot Shots on Switch. That's third party but licensed, perhaps. If you wanted to say that, sure.
Nobody counts that shit.
But there are better things to make more money with than that.
Yeah.
I
think people, like you said, it's the hopium, but it's also the fact that if it's a 2D game, it's easy. That means it should run on the Switch.
Little Big Planet.
Little Big Planet, they're on PlayStation right now. So,
but the sumo game, the Little Sack Adventure, big whatever that was,
that didn't sell well on the PlayStation.
Giant sack full of adventure.
Didn't they in that studio gone?
They did announce layoffs. I hate that. Sumo was awesome.
Yeah.
But I'm just pointing out, like, there are things that you could have. If you wanted to do that business, there are other ways to do that business without making a whole new game.
They don't want to do that business.
I agree with you.
They're like, we're just going to put it on PlayStation and PC. That's where we're headed.
Especially if all the rumors about them having their own handheld. You wouldn't start putting your stuff on the other one.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That doesn't make any sense.
We're just here for PlayStation and PC.
But I'm happy to be wrong if I'm wrong. We'll see. But and that's it. Oh, Spider-Man 2 and Neva apparently are supposed to be coming to PlayStation Plus. I only put that in there because I love Neva. And Spider-Man 2 feels like a big deal.
It is.
It would be a big deal if anybody had it, but it's not plus, it's extra and essential.
Yeah.
So
these would be non-essentials then.
Correct.
Oh, that's a bummer because Neva is incredible, and I wish you all to play it. Not you, Dev. Yeah, I don't mean you. The sad part is about the second half of that game, the platforming gets really cool. Like, I did shit in that game that I haven't done in other games, and I was like, this is dope. Really cool stuff and beautiful. Just beautiful. Great story, great music. I love that game. Absolutely love it. But that's it. Let's get us questions, get out of here.
Yeah, because Rude Days failed us. You gave us nothing.
He didn't fail us.
He did.
Doing great,
he gave us nothing. He gave us nothing.
Sometimes
could have at least the Super Bowl.
Sometimes that's all you can give us.
We all did that. We all did that.
There are times here I'm giving you nothing. I didn't put a whole lot into these notes.
I try to do nothing every week. I thrive in nothing.
The nothing. Atreyu, say my name. There was a Diablo event? No.
Absolutely not.
Hell no.
No.
What do you think this is?
Yeah, you're on the wrong show.
Dude, we're talking about work.
Math Man just says, I just wanted to say how much I appreciated your NBA conversation last week. I'm a huge Spurs fan, so I enjoy hearing about other players and teams. Donnie, never lose your childlike wonder and excitement for video game directs.
Lose it.
Absolutely not.
No,
did you hear about the Spurs today?
What they did now?
They released Jeremy Sohan. He was in the He was in the up and coming he was like the all rookie team last year. They just released him.
They ain't got no place for him.
This is where the CBA is now. And this is crazy because we've seen this now happen with we've seen this happen with multiple teams. So this seems like a trend now. Instead of like carrying a player to their second contract because they drafted him, these teams are just letting you go. They're like, no, we're not even going to give you the contract and then try to trade you. We're just going to let you go.
Go find happiness elsewhere.
Dude, he's like a 6'9" all defensive wing. He is not like a great player. He's not going to shift the tide, but can a good team use a player? Absolutely. They just released him. They didn't trade him, get a pick, and they're like, nah, you can just go.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Look at us letting no can't see down. He's like, well,
sorry, buddy.
That's like a review for our whole podcast.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Yeah. So Mathman's actual question was, if you could be any NPC, who would it be and why?
I have something funny to say about this. When he sent this question in earlier, I legit, for the first time when I read it, if you could buy any NPC, who would it be and why? And I was like, that is some dark shit, man. And then I reread it and I went, oh, B. Oh, I get it.
I don't
know. That's a tough one.
I don't know if there's any NPCs that I want to be.
All the games I play, they have fucked up lives. So why would I want to be any of the NPCs?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah,
yeah, an NPC wouldn't be a character. Like this is just somebody in the world,
in the game.
Yeah, but not a character with like lines and stuff. Not a supporting character.
Yes.
Oh, I would still think a supporting character. To me, any NPC is somebody you just don't control. So it could be,
it could be a person, a part of it.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Because my first thoughts were going to Cyberpunk. Like, would I want to be anybody in the Cyberpunk 2077?
Absolutely not.
And again, they all have fucked up lives. So no,
absolutely
not at all. Like, you want to be Jackie and just die? That's not cool.
Yeah. Can I be Tom Nook?
Yeah,
you could be Tom Nook.
Yes, by that
standard. I think that makes sense. Like,
aren't you kind of Tom Nook now?
See, yeah. So nothing would change for me. Nothing would change for me. That's what I think. Like, hey, I should be hanging around a bunch of animals. Hey, give my goddamn money. That's all. Pay me my nuts. Get the fuck out of here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nuts.
He seems like the safest. Like, the Animal Crossing world seems the safest. Like, there ain't much gonna happen.
Dude, did you see what I did to my wife's island?
Yeah.
I put like 70 fucking holes around her house.
Which
I spent like an hour just digging holes in lines, so she has to cover them all up before she can enter her house.
See? Well, and that's fine for me because me being Tom Nook, I just have this person evicted.
Wait, she couldn't go into the house without foot?
You can't walk over the hole.
Yeah.
You can't walk around the hole?
I did like a moat of holes. Like multiple rows of holes all around her house.
So she has to fill it.
I just sat there watching a movie doing nothing but digging holes around her house. She hasn't seen it yet.
Because she's just filling like just the one row of holes. Just
she could,
up to
but then there'd be holes everywhere. But she could do that.
Not gonna allow that.
Can she pick up her house and move it somewhere else?
Nope.
Wow.
You're not gonna want to sit there with holes around her yard. No.
Yeah.
So she's gonna
see. That's when I turn into Malcolm in the Middle and just let the whole yard go to shit.
Mm-hmm. I don't have a good answer for this question. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either because I can't think of any world I'd want to live in.
Yeah.
My first thought was Sir Walter.
I don't know who that is.
Fable. But I don't know if that's true.
Looks terrible.
Yeah.
Fable's not so bad. I feel like something Breath of the Wild is in order, but I just don't know who.
Oh, absolutely not. That world really sucks.
Not for everyone.
No, absolutely not. You're just sitting there. You can't use metal. Everything you have deteriorates. It's just gonna break after a while. You're trying to watch TV and the shit just falls apart. Like, well, fuck it. Guess I'll go outside. No, I don't want to live there. Playing catch, the football just disintegrates. No.
Yeah, I got nothing. My first thought was Judy from Cyberpunk, but that's just because I love Judy. But I don't want to be. She got a fucked up life. That's
yeah.
Good.
Terrible.
BJ Blazkowicz.
Nope, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Definitely.
You know what? I got one. I mean, can I pick Miles Morales because he's a non-player character in the first Spider-Man?
No, I don't think that counts.
He's an NPC in the first Spider-Man. You can't play him. He's just a character.
Good cheat code. I kind of like it. I
think
it's
just a non-playable character.
He's not playable.
He's not in the first game. Does that mean Dev can never become Spider-Man?
I want to be Chloe Price.
I don't know who that is.
It's not bad. You just have to worry about if the person kills you or not. That's not fine. That's fine.
Yeah, but I got a magical girlfriend. It's gonna save me.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Mm-hmm. And I get to make out with Rachel Amber.
Yeah, that's good.
It's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all.
I'm smoking. Stepdad's a douche, but you know, it could be worse.
Yeah.
Stepdad sucks, but I am pretty cool.
That is, yeah.
That's a sweet trade.
Yeah, say hell a lot. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I did it. Nailed it.
Good job. Dev cheated.
You don't have anything from the Dark Pictures anthologies?
Hell no. I would be none of those people. Some people live miserable lives.
Yeah. I'm Miles. There we go. I did it. The Black Spider-Man. Done.
But you don't get to become Spider-Man though. You're just
Why
Miles.
not?
Because you're only Miles from part one.
He gets powers.
No,
he gets powers in the end of it.
Nope, you cannot be. Nope, then he's not an NPC. Nope.
He's still an NPC.
No,
I just don't get to. The second game doesn't matter because
So
again,
doesn't exist.
That's fine. I don't need the second game to exist.
No, but you won't get the powers.
He gets the powers in the first game, dummy.
No, but you don't get them. You don't get.
That's not how that works.
No,
that's not how that works.
No. We're not letting you.
If I'm that character in that game as an NPC who gets characters or gets powers, he still gets the powers.
You don't get to do that. No.
Here we go.
Nope.
Yeah, nah. Sorry.
You are regular ass Miles running from people, running from random.
You just mad because I found the loophole.
No, I'm not letting you get that.
I have relooted on my dashboard because I think did you buy it?
Delvin bought it for me before I could buy it for myself.
I turned it on and I was like, what is this? And I was like, oh, that's the game Delvin's. I can just install it. It's right here.
Yes, you can. Delvin bought it for us.
There you go. Thank you, Delvin.
You're welcome.
Happy Black History Month.
That's how that family plan works. It's crazy that we got to do that. It's crazy that we just get to share 1,000 video games.
Insane.
Yeah.
It's wild.
People were like, Donnie, I can't believe you're in the Game Pass. Well, if you saw my Steam family, you'd understand. Game Pass ain't got shit on me, son.
Yep.
Microsoft wishes.
For real. Free to Play Joe wants to know, what's your favorite Disney or family movie?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I want to lean for Disney Big Hero 6. I love that movie.
Never saw it.
But also Incredibles. Incredibles is also like the greatest superhero movie ever because it deals with what happens if you actually have superheroes fucking shit up.
Yeah. Off the top of my head, I want to say Aladdin because I love Aladdin.
I love Aladdin.
That's dope.
Aladdin is dope.
Let me look up some Disney movies.
Remember, it doesn't have to be Disney. He threw in family movie for Donnie because Donnie ain't never seen nothing Disney before.
That's
Home Alone's up there too for me.
That's not true at all. My favorite Disney movie is Pocahontas.
That's a good choice.
Or Wreck-It Ralph.
You know, I've never seen Pocahontas.
I really like
Pocahontas is
Wreck-It
really
Ralph.
slept on. Wreck-It Ralph is
Wreck-It
great.
Ralph is dope. I love both of those. Wreck-It Ralph 1 and 2. Love them.
Was it Penelope?
Mm-hmm.
Penelope was the best. I loved that. That was so much fun. But yeah,
I'm
the
gonna
old
wreck
ones, the old school ones, Pocahontas and Beauty and the Beast, I guess.
Song of the South.
Use a nigga. All right, use a nigga.
Fucking racist ass movie. Fuck this.
Hercules was good.
I never seen that one either.
That was okay.
A Goofy movie. That's a good one.
Goof Troop.
A Goofy movie.
A Goofy movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great one.
Mm-hmm.
The Mighty Ducks.
That was solid.
Oh, that's the best.
That's a great one.
Yeah. There you go. You've got plenty to choose from in there. We named it. Quagmire says, fuck, marry, kill.
Giggity.
The Steam Machine, the Steam Frame, and the Steam Controller.
I don't even know what one of these is.
Fucking the Steam Machine. I'm marrying the Steam Controller. And I'm killing the Steam Frame.
Marrying the Steam Machine, fucking the Steam Controller, and killing the Steam Frame. I don't know what the fuck the Steam Frame
Is anybody not killing the Steam Frame?
I'm killing them all.
Of course you are.
Oh,
Mhm.
Okay.
Murder, death, kill. 187.
Dev's that annoying kid in class that when the teacher asked a multiple choice question, Dev said all of the above, even though it wasn't an answer.
Correct.
1000%.
He
Agent of
writes
Chaos.
it in. He writes it in.
All of these things can go.
Oh, Steam Frame is their VR thing.
Mm-hmm.
I chose wisely then.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool, but I don't know,
I'm
how
good.
most people care.
It can kick rocks.
My logic is the Steam Machine. I'm all about fucking that, but I don't know how long term that could be. That could be a Steam Machine 2 or other thing like that. But the Steam Controller, that could last a while. Yeah, that could stick around.
Good
I
luck.
could move to new and better consoles over time. That could stick around. The Sword and the Stone.
Mm-hmm. My wife
Holy
loves that
shit,
one.
that's some old school stuff right there.
It is old. Yes. Yeah.
I haven't watched a Disney movie in God knows how long. 20
It's
years.
unfortunate. 20
Disney-
years?
No, not really, but it's been a
I
long
was
time.
going to say, because
Since
Wreck-It
maybe-
Ralph is not that
I was
long.
gonna say
Also-
maybe. I was just about to say maybe since Wreck-It Ralph.
Well,
Like I don't think I've seen one since Wreck-It Ralph.
technically everything's a Disney movie now, so
Ain't that the truth? That's true.
Good point.
You've seen it. You've
Good
seen
point.
it. Marvel stuff.
that's a
Yeah,
Disney
that's
movie.
true. Yeah. Good point.
Sleepy Gamer says, what would your ideal punishment for coworkers not only leaving you work, but also not doing the job right, therefore making even more work for you?
Put him in a concentration camp.
Wow.
God damn.
Just go.
Wow.
Jesus.
Don't do the crown. You can't pay this price.
I'm like
I'm
more
done.
concerned as to why I'm doing it.
I don't know why this is even a question. I'm gonna go.
Like,
with
why
the most
am I
expensive-
doing the work?
Yeah.
Like they left. They can do it when they get back.
Yeah.
What kind of work are we talking about here? Like somebody like leave like the mop out or like spill on the floor? Like does it have to be addressed now? Are we talking about like paperwork?
It's like something, it's a project you both are working on. He halfway did his part, so you got to finish your part, but he did his part wrong, so you got to fix that
No,
before it gets done.
So here's the funny part about this.
concentration camp.
If that's what
Straight
we're
to it.
going with,
Concentration, straight to jail.
right to jail. If that's the scenario we're working with, this is the God's honest truth. That I'd rather be left alone to do it anyway. I was never that kid that like worked well in groups and stuff because of that, because I don't want
No, son.
to take in
You're-
everybody else's takes and input. Like typically I've
1000%.
generally found like it normally doesn't meet like what I would want to do or like my standard, and like I actually probably prefer it that way.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I'm good.
I
I'll do
ain't
it. Don't
doing.
worry
I
about
ain't
it.
doing group work. Yeah, I'm
I
not doing
understand
group
it.
work. No,
I
thank
get
you.
it, but nah,
So-
fuck that. I'm leaving here with something. You ain't finna just sit here and watch me do all the work. You don't do a goddamn thing. You finna
Oh,
do
I'm-
something. You finna mop a floor. You finna cut some grass. I don't give a fuck what you gotta do. Go out there and do something.
Yeah,
sure.
I'm
Now that I
1000%
get.
with Donnie. I'm doing it myself because
I don't mind doing it myself.
Dealing with you people.
But you finna do something.
Yeah.
Something. I don't give a fuck what it is. Something. My homework. I don't know. Something.
My ideal punishment is you ain't getting paid for this, homie. I'm taking your pay and my pay.
That works. That works. If all else fails, concentration camp.
You really on this concentration camp thing?
Are you looking at recruitment offers, Dolan, or like this
happening?
is on the brain?
Yeah, hey, maybe.
Jesus.
But then again, I heard they're getting that 50K, so that
You don't say.
I'm like, well, guess I'm not doing that.
Wow.
Sleepy Gamer also says, back in the day, people's last names were what their professions were. If your last name was based on your hobby or interest, what would your last name be? Fucking would be Delvin.
I know exactly where
Delvin.
Delvin fucking.
Donnie Zelda.
Delvin the ass man.
Jesus Christ.
Like Kramer.
Basketball.
Dev basketball.
Dev basketball.
Dev hoops.
Dev hoops. That's even better. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
New Twitter name.
I'm mad that I didn't get to hoop this week.
Dev hoops. New Discord name.
I might have to change that.
It's a good
I might
one.
have to change it. Menopause Dev may be dead. It's going to be Dev hoops.
Dev hoops.
Yep.
It's good.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
It's actually
I
good.
like it. I like it a lot. Whew. Adam H wants to know, what's the next big video game movie? Wrong answers only.
Street Fighter.
That's not a wrong answer.
That is absolutely
Yes, it is.
wrong answer.
That movie is going to be
That shit
terrible.
looks horrible. It looks bad.
I'm going to see it.
Oh, I'm definitely going to see it.
Yeah, you have to see it. That don't mean it's going to be good.
It looks bad. Hope it's good, but it looks bad. It's going to be fun though.
I'm going to go with Days Gone.
I forgot they were making a movie of that.
They
That
are?
would be funny.
I think they are.
Wait, that's real?
I think so. I think I remember.
Oh
that.
shit! I was making a joke.
Let me make sure.
I thought they're not making this movie. No, that's not.
I was just thinking
That's
of
not-
like a
no.
Deacon St. John. He's just running around with the zombies and shit. And
Yeah, it's in development.
oh god!
No way.
Yeah, I remember they announced it a while when they announced like Ghost of Tsushima and stuff like that.
I forgot
Days-
that was still a thing. That ain't
Yeah,
coming
they-
out.
Just like,
Live action Chibi Robo.
ooh. Let's go, baby.
Puzzle Fighter.
Bomberman.
I almost want to buy that collection. I love
fuck
Bomberman. I love
PUBG.
Bomberman on Super Nintendo. That shit was
Let's
so
go,
much fun.
baby.
100% Dev. I hate that fucking series.
I don't care about the series. I just like Super
I
Bomberman. It came
absolutely
with the
hate that
multiplayer.
serious, man.
I had so much fun.
Every
with that
time
game,
I hear about
terrorizing
Bomberman,
people.
I'm like, still again? Wow, how much is enough?
It's never enough.
It's like an Office Space. I'm good at dealing with people. What's wrong with you people? Like, I don't get the Bomberman thing at all.
For me, it's a nostalgia thing because it came with the multi-tap for Super Nintendo. So me and the homies, like, we played the shit out of that game. And I just, again, I was good at it. So I was an agent of chaos and I was just fucking people up in Bomberman. So it was
I
just a lot of
respect
fun.
Oddworld,
Oh, that's, oof.
the
Oof.
movie.
Ooh,
He would try to make that a movie.
Bubsy.
That's now we're talking.
Dude, Bubsy 4 is going to be awesome. I'm telling you, man. It's so good.
Sure,
The
buddy.
demo
sure.
was great.
No.
It's very self-aware. He makes fun of himself. It's very like
No.
it's like
Just
Deadpool.
no.
It's good. It's good.
He did that in the first ones as well. He's
yeah, but
always
it's better
very-
now
It's,
fixed it.
it's impossible.
because Demon Turf is good.
It's
Like
impossible.
the people that are making it make good games.
They make.
I liked
games.
it. I liked it, and I'm not saying that just to say it. I liked it. The demo was awesome. I'm day
no.
one on Bubsy 4.
Let's go.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Bubhead.
Jesus.
That Bubsy collection, though. Oof.
Yeah.
I've got it, but it's not very good.
Yeah.
Because Bubsy is trash.
It's not Rudolph bad, but it's not that far away.
No?
It's closer to Rudolph than it wants to be. I tell you that. There's got to be better bad video game movies. Like Nintendo's making all the movies. What's a bad Nintendo movie?
Kirby.
Wow.
Nah, good Kirby movie could be excellent.
Could
I mean, it
be.
could be bad, but it could be incredible. Kirby's
gonna have feet.
But Kirby has the most like apocalyptic, angelic, over the top endings and shit. Like it's so damn big. You know, like Kirby's dope that way, actually.
Right,
Highly
they're gonna give
cinematic.
it to some director that's gonna do some dumbass shit.
Now, live action Kirby sounds terrible.
That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that doesn't sound good.
There's no
Endless
cartoons
Ocean.
The
Endless
answer-
Ocean, the movie.
The answer is Welcome
I don't
Park.
know what that is.
Welcome Tour.
Welcome Tour, the movie.
Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, the movie. Isn't that just, that's what that was basically.
The movie.
There's not a whole lot of
movie
game
of that
to it.
game.
There's a lot of reading.
Just walking to one room to another.
Mario Paint the movie.
Yeah.
Oh
Let's go,
no!
man.
You know it'll be terrible. Metroid. They're gonna make a Metroid movie, and it's gonna be awful.
I so badly want a Metroid anime in like 80s anime style.
That'd be cool.
Well, that'd be
Like,
good.
I want it so
they won't
bad.
do that.
No.
They're gonna make a terrible live action Metroid that is gonna be absolutely horrendous.
I actually could see somebody wanting to do a live action Star Fox, and that doesn't sound like a good idea.
No.
Ugh.
Yeah.
But like Chuck E. Cheese animatronics.
Yeah. That could be real bad. That could be real bad.
Dragon
Really
Drive,
bad,
baby.
really bad effects.
Dragon Drive.
No, no, no.
Dragon Drive, the movie featuring Air Bud.
Air Bud.
Oh my god.
Nintendogs with Airbud. So like, that could be good though.
People love Air Bud.
And Nintendogs.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Arcanus says, "Do you think the VR trend is over, or will it come back around?"
It was over when it started.
That is correct.
I think.
Was it
there's
a
certain
trend?
It was.
Yeah, it was.
Did
Everybody
it,
kept-
did it
Kept trying to
trend?
make one. It did. Everybody was making one.
Everybody?
I think the people
Everybody.
Everybody?
Everybody.
I think
Xbox didn't make one.
well,
They
Xbox
tried.
was barely surviving.
That was the Xbox One era. So they couldn't get that off the ground.
Nintendo made some cardboard. I don't know if that counts.
They had the Virtual Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that doesn't count as the VR trend.
Well, they
It's-
bring the virtual way back because of the
Mhm.
VR
True.
trend. It's just, in typical Nintendo fashion, they bring it back when everybody's done with it.
Yeah, but you
Yep.
seen how they're doing that? So me and Delvin bought one.
Yeah.
Of course you did.
Yeah, I'm excited. I get to play these games for the first time.
I'm sorry. You're gonna have a headache for days.
When they announced it, they were like, "We've got all 22 Virtual Boy games." And then here, a week before these things release and ship out, they were like, "At launch, you're gonna get 4 of them." We're not even getting all the games. They're gonna give us like 5 or 6, and they're
what
gonna
is there to
trickle.
even do
they're
to
gonna-
these things?
They're gonna trickle them out over the. We're gonna get like one VR game a month for like a year.
That is correct.
Why?
They got us with a whole fucking headset. They're not even gonna give us.
I respect
the game. They're not even gonna give us the game.
I respect it.
It's because they know once you play it, you're gonna see how terrible this is.
You're never
But
gonna.
you're
mess
gonna
with it
keep
again.
you're gonna keep trying to wait to see
Every
if the
month.
next game is the one.
You're absolutely
Oh
right.
my god!
That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Every
Brilliant.
time they're like, "Here's a new one," I'm gonna pull that fucking thing out and play it that day.
Exactly. It's brilliant.
This has got to be the one, right? Oh my!
I'm
God,
excited.
that's awful.
I hear there's golf. Golf will be had.
Yeah, it's something.
I'm excited.
Ugh, that's unfortunate.
And we can change the colors. Did you see that, Delvin?
I did not see that.
You don't have to play in red. I guess they have like different visors or something. You can play in like green or blue, or they have different colors.
That defeats the purpose.
I'm going to play in red. I thought the same thing. I was like, no, I don't want to do that. I want to play this shit like it's meant to be played.
Yeah.
As God intended.
God, that mess was awful.
And by God, I mean Miyamoto.
Correct.
Do you know what's funny, Dev? How much Rebecca hates Miyamoto.
Yes.
Really?
Every time he's involved or something, she's like, just retire already.
She really doesn't like him.
What does she think him retiring is going to make better?
I don't know.
Why is she having beef with
I think she
Miyamoto?
thinks she's too. He's had like some statements over the years where he'll say something about why this game didn't get made or whatever that I think maybe she wanted, but she doesn't agree with.
Yeah.
But it's a kind of an ongoing Shaq joke.
That's hilarious.
She's like, it's time to leave. I'm like, it's his.
Yeah.
It's like he created it.
It really seems like Rebecca just doesn't really like Nintendo.
There's aspects of Nintendo she doesn't like. That's fair.
Yeah, sounds familiar.
I think everybody has an aspect of Nintendo.
Sounds
Look,
very
Rebecca,
familiar.
you got a PlayStation. Just go to the other
she's not
side.
doing that.
Just come on. Go be on the PlayStation experience. Come
Take
on.
my place.
Come on. Nintendo doesn't really seem to be doing what you wanted to do.
That's
Yeah,
not
she
true.
Move
loves
along.
Nintendo.
Yeah.
She loves Nintendo.
Move along. I love Nintendo. They just don't make
you
anything
don't.
for me anymore.
And the Steam frame will probably bring some of this back around because people are pretty excited about that.
Probably.
Yeah, they're excited just like Delvin. They're going to get it and it's going to sit on the shelf and collect dust.
Just keep putting Half-Life games on it. It'll be all right.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they'll put more into it than Meta currently is.
Yeah.
Lord knows PlayStation ain't fucking doing anything.
Nope. Said for what? We don't need this. We got you, bitch. Again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. TPR and his everlasting weird ass questions. He says boxing match gaming journalist personalities edition. Destin Legary, Jason Schreier, Colin Moriarty, Ryan McCaffrey, Greg Miller, Gene Park, Jeff Grubb, Mike Minotti, Spawnwave, Tom Henderson, Tom Warren, Jez Corden, all facing off against each other in a bracket. Who wins it all?
I gotta
Celebrity
tell you.
Deathmatch.
Gotta tell you, none of these motherfuckers can fight.
Like, why boxing? Why not wrestling? This
I
makes
think-
more
How do
sense
you know
for
now?
wrestling.
How do you know?
They can't fight.
How do you know?
We can tell.
You don't know half of these people.
I can tell.
Yeah,
I know.
man.
I know who all these people are.
these fools.
I'm gonna go with-
Tom
I'm gonna
Warren
go
might
with Jeff
whip your
Grubb because he's the
ass.
homie.
Sub for Grubb.
Yeah, he the homie. So
I'm going with Greg Miller because he's crazy.
Not going on.
I think most of these people are crazy.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Not to Greg Miller's like ridiculousness. Like Jason Schreier, he's not fighting anybody. Have you heard that man speak?
I
He's
agree
not.
with you,
Yeah.
He's
I,
not fighting anybody.
I agree with you on that one.
Same with Destin. Destin ain't fighting nobody.
I agree.
Let's keep it. Keep it.
Colin's gonna talk. He's not throwing no hands.
Yeah. Same with Ryan. Ryan might fight. Ryan McCaffrey
might.
might fight. He might fight.
You fuck up. You scratch a DeLorean, he might want to fight you.
Yeah, for real. He's
Wow.
gonna want to fight.
Is he still
The rest of
alive?
these people, I don't know.
Jeff Grubb got a
Ryan-
little weight on him, so he
Is
might be able
Ryan
to throw a
still
little
at
bit
IGN?
Yeah.
I think he is. Yeah.
Mhm.
Destin isn't. Right.
Yeah, Destin. No, I think Destin is still there, but like more as a
Thought he has his own thing.
contractor. He does, but I think he's still with IGN as like a contractor or something.
I don't know who the fuck Spawn Wave is. Who is Spawn
Me,
Wave?
I don't know Spawn Wave.
I imagine it's just Spawn. Like Spawn is just down.
I mean, if it is just Spawn, then that's who's winning.
I'd like to change my vote.
Spawn. Just,
It's gonna be a landslide like the Super Bowl last weekend.
just fucking Spawn. Okay. Tom Warren, though, he's talking about facts and figures and shit.
Yeah.
We'll give you some numbers. We think when to fight.
Yeah, I don't know who Gene Park is. I've heard the name Mike Minotti because you guys mention him all the time, but I have no idea who that
Rebecca's
person
friends
is.
with Gene.
So, yeah,
And I don't know Jez
Yeah.
either, although I've heard the name.
Xbox.
I've never
Jazz.
heard of a Jazz win a fight. No, never.
Sound
Name one
logic.
fight you see where Jazz
That's
won.
yeah, it's sound logic. I can't argue with it.
Yeah.
Exactly. No.
Yeah. I'm gonna go
He's
with
out of line.
Grubber Miller.
But he's right though.
But he's right. Mhm.
I've seen some Jeffs win a fight. I've seen a
Yeah.
Greg win a fight. Ryan's, I've seen a couple of Ryans win a fight. No Jazzes.
Mm-mm. Nah.
I've seen a lot of Collins get beat up.
Yeah.
See, you're thinking about it like, oh,
Yeah. Last question of the night. Captain Awesome 915 says, "What's the crazy patent on video games you say would have to go?" For him, it's the Nemesis system.
that is the correct answer.
Are there any other patents?
There's a few of them. Nintendo
There's
has
a-
a lot of them.
There's a bunch. I don't remember exactly. There's one that I have an answer. Hang on.
Didn't Nintendo try to like patent jumping at one point? They did something crazy like that.
Really?
I think so.
I didn't know there were anything that was patented other than the Nemesis system. I had no idea that there
There's
was
quite a few of them. out there.
other patents on video game mechanics. Like, that just don't even sound right.
The one that always comes to mind that I brought up in the past was that for the longest time, I think for like 20 years or something like that, Nintendo had a patent on a D-pad. Like the actual cross
Yes, they did.
D-pad plus D-pad. That's why we had like all these weird D-pads through the 90s and stuff, is that Nintendo had a patent on that D-pad. And I always just thought that was dumb. There's a lot of
had
things out there like that.
No idea that they had a patent on the D-pad.
Yeah.
Yes, I was correct. Miyamoto says, I did. I went as far as thinking that jumping is an original idea and should be patented. Anyway, I thought, right, I'm not going to let those other games top us. And he laughs.
Yeah.
It's a quote from Miyamoto.
Wow.
He was thinking about patenting jumping.
I'm not mad at it.
Nintendo patented the D-pad design in 1985, which became the standard control method for video game consoles. Patent expired in 2005, allowing other companies to finally use the cross-shape design freely.
Yeah, that's why PlayStation's on was different.
Yep.
If I remember correctly, yeah. They couldn't do the exact same thing, so people used to just do things to get work around it.
Which is hilarious because now they don't even have a D-pad.
Yeah.
But yeah, those ideas, like I understand wanting to protect creativity, but those ideas are stupid.
Yeah, I would have never known. My D-pad
Warriors.
worked just fine on my PlayStation. Well, that's the show, fellas.
You made it.
We made it
Another one
Yeah.
down.
in the books. And it's not super late. So Delvin, you get to get some sleep.
Yeah, sorry you guys got a short show today. Only 2 hours and 37 minutes.
It was funny because I was like, I wanted it to be shorter. I didn't have the news and stuff. Like I was hoping to have it shorter than it even was.
Yeah, well,
You made it.
there you have it.
It's cool.
Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, please play some video games.
Nobody sleeping in the middle of the bed. The middle of the bed is only where you do the business. But when everybody's ready to sleep, it's the side of the bed that can't be beat. It's the middle of the bed where lovers meet. But when it comes time to slumber, it's the edges. Ooh, the edges.